Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hello Ira, thank you for the lurk, it's good to see you. It's Parallel Play Night, so I've got the usual gang of Niall, Nikki, and Jude here. How are all of you?
Hi.
I'm starving because I haven't eaten yet, and we're actually low on food that I can quickly fix.
Sorry.
No.
It's because the one person who does the grocery shopping is gone for 3 weeks. Well,
Oh no.
that she's coming back for about I don't know when that is that I don't think that's this week, is it? I don't remember. But she's gonna be back eventually, but like I have the shopping list set up and no one's doing it. So I'm not surprised by this, but also
that sucks.
so the only thing I can, because like we're out of ketchup, so I can't fix. There's like I can only fix one thing right now and be satisfied, and that'd be ramen. But that takes a while to fix and then finish eating.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt that you're probably gonna get to a dungeon. I gotta say that I feel bad for not being there for Raktika because I love that dungeon or
good, huh?
Katana Revolve. But like I also didn't want to make you wait because you know it's like this is your experience and all that. But like I doubt you're gonna get to another dungeon.
Yeah.
So I probably could do that, but slurping on stream is probably not the most kind.
All good, but yeah. Right now I'm just gonna do some Ether Current quests. Yeah.
That's
good.
fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna start out with Ether Current quests, and once I'm done with those, I'm gonna continue on with MSQ. Jasper is gonna be with me for MSQ persistently, but he's not here tonight, so I'm just gonna tell him how far in I get.
Sounds like a plan.
Also, I am gonna be booted off the server at 9 p.m. because they've got emergency maintenance. Whee!
Oh God.
Goddamn, those role players always breaking everything.
I swear to God, Balmung.
I don't think it's Balmung's fault.
No, not anymore. Balmung's fairly chill. It's
Yeah.
kind of evenly split between like Balmung, Mateus, and what's the other one?
It's fine. You could just say it's Crystal. I mean,
Crystal is
I have
happens,
at least one friend on every data center over on Crystal, and they've said that it's about the same on every data center. So it's like
on every
you're
world
right.
server?
It's evenly split.
Every world
Or yeah,
server?
every
you mean?
world. Yeah, every world. Yeah, like, it's like I have one on every world server there. So it's like they kind of agree that it's like yeah, it's split very evenly between all of them. It's Crystal is cringe, but at the same time, it's like it's not hard to not find it. You know, it's not hard to ignore or look past, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, Nikki, you're playing Multiverses tonight, yeah?
Yeah, I can't stream it sadly.
F-
Otherwise, I would try to get more people some codes to play it. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Have
And
you
the fact
picked...
of the matter is that I have picked a character. Yeah, I'll ask every so often what character to play. But right now, I'm playing Velma.
Jinkies.
Yeah, very jinkies.
Wow, that's also like
Jinkies,
not like a.
Jinkies, zoinks, and poggers.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Fred said fuck. That's probably one of my favorite like weird recurring Tumblr memes.
Let Fred say
If
fuck.
If Velma said Jinkies and Shaggy said zoinks, and then Daphne said jeepers, what did Fred say? And then someone commented saying Fred said fuck. And it's like, no, he didn't! But it's like, that whole post was great and chaotic. I loved it.
Are you sure he didn't?
I feel like
that's the no. You know what he said? He said treasure.
Yeah. The one voice actor they have for him like saying treasure.
Because that was like,
I mean,
it's like admiral, right? The archaic way of saying it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so apparently the Velma Easter egg only works in the victory screen.
Ah.
Wait, Easter egg?
Where she makes it with hot dog water.
No, Velma, if you crouch walk, every character has like a little crouch walk that they do. Velma, she crawls on the ground like looking for her glasses.
Oh!
But in the victory screen, it actually blurs the game.
That's actually great. I love that. Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause I remember seeing that, where it was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
if when you're in this, it'll blur the screen somewhat. But like,
Yeah,
oh.
I think it got changed between the alpha to the beta to only be victory because it used to be doable in just the base game.
Yeah,
and it only,
I saw a video.
But
for
it
that.
was not accessibility friendly is the main issue.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Which is like that's fair, but that is also a really funny Easter egg.
God, I love being able to just jump arbitrary heights and not die.
It's great.
It's handy.
So, it sure beats jumping off that one cliff in Heavensward directly in front of an enemy that kills you.
F.
Don't worry, that happens a lot in Ilmeg too.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Alright, so
Gotta
should
go.
I play Shaggy, Harley Quinn, Tom and Jerry, or Velma?
Tom?
You know what? Go for Harley, because I actually like Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Invented by the single best iteration of Batman, period.
It
She
is
was
the recent
invented for the
Harley, isn't it?
Well, she was invented for the 1990s cartoon that I grew up with.
Yeah, Animated
Like,
Adventures.
she would, yeah, well, no, Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, Batman the Animated. That is her animated series outfit is actually an alternate.
My God, that's
Nice.
great. Yeah.
So you can have the Suicide Squad version, or aka the Injustice version, or
Now
the animated version.
I am a weirdo who has never really been like that much into like has never really done much like media related stuff. Like I've never been someone who really watched like movies or TV or such.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean,
a
I'm also
majority
a
of my
90s kid. That's really all I had.
yeah, a majority of my
You're a
Warner
90s
Brothers.
kid, and my first game console was a Nintendo DS, so that tells you the time I started engaging in media.
A
Mhm.
majority of my interest in Warner Brothers has been video games. I mean, Warner Brothers and DC for that matter. I mean, the Injustice games are awesome, and the Injustice universe is great. I mean, and you also just can't go wrong with, classic Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry bullshit.
mean, the weirdest part-
It is a strange, consistent reminder that I keep forgetting that WB owns Cartoon Network.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's even weirder when you realize that for Batman specifically, Prince was probably the one that invented the Batman theme.
Mm-hmm.
Because he did the soundtrack for the very first live-action Batman movie since Adam West
Mm-hmm.
in '89 with it's not Val Kilmer. What the hell was his name? He was because he also I gotta go remember his name because it's actually important.
Mm-hmm.
Take your
Take
time.
your-
Jack Nicholson was the Joker in it. Michael Keaton. So, fun fact for those who didn't know this: Michael Keaton when he played the Vulture in the Spider-Man movie, apparently he made everybody die on set when he forgot one of his lines and just said, "I'm Batman," and he kept doing that, and it
Oh
made
my-
people laugh every single time. But the best part about that is that the classic "I'm Batman," straight up, that was him forgetting his line and just ad-libbing in the '89 movie.
Spectacular.
And it is the single most mainstay of every Batman iteration since. And I really love that because it's
Mhm.
really good.
It's interesting because that's also like the best meme ever created for a superhero. It's just someone screaming, "I'm Batman."
Back when, because in that movie, he also couldn't turn his head in the suit, so
Yeah.
that whip around that he does in that movie became iconic because it was a total costume flaw.
Yep.
And they
Mhm.
referenced that in the Christopher Nolan movies. I want to say Nolan North. No, that's wrong.
Ah,
But
imagine
they
if-
reference that by saying, "I would love to be able to turn my head," and it's like, you know what? That's good.
Imagine if Christopher Nolan was good at making movies.
I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I
Yeah.
actually enjoyed those movies. As weird as they weren't bad. They were quite well crafted, if a little edgy, but that's fine.
Yeah.
My problem,
Are
however,
we talking
in
about
it
like
is that
Batman Forever, Batman Returns kind of stuff?
no, well, no, I'm talking about the Christopher Nolan movies, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight,
I mean,
that trio.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
ones
okay.
were good, but then Christopher Nolan got his head up his ass and made Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Well, you know what it did, and
Yeah.
this is gonna be the most apt, unfortunate comparison.
Yeah.
Batman, the Nolan Batman movies are the Madoka Magica of superhero movies.
I see.
Fight me on that, because I'm correct on this.
Yeah.
Now, I know that the whole dark deconstruction thing is not... Madoka Magica wasn't the first Magical Girl series to do that, but it's what made it popular.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
the tr-
how... It's like how Cannibal
Oh, boy.
Holocaust was considered the very first found footage movie, and then Blair Witch made it popular. It's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, or like how SAO like popularized the isekai and like VR dive game genre, even
there was
though
already
Dot
stuff
Hack
like
did it
Log
fucking better.
Horizon.
Fuck you.
And Log
Yeah.
Horizon.
Yeah, Log Horizon, Dot Hack.
Mm-hmm.
See, the funny thing is that I don't know. I know very, very, very little about Dot Hack, primarily because I remember did I rent it or did I actually partially own it for a while? I don't remember. But I had the
Oh.
PS2 Volume 1 game,
Oh,
I
no.
believe, at one point.
Infection.
And
Yeah.
it was cool, but I only remember Haseo's name. That's it. That's all I remember.
No.
Haseo is GU.
Yeah.
Dot Hack GU, the Volume 1 from the PS2. That's what
Mhm.
it was.
All right.
And that's
I think
all I remember.
All right, Nikki.
I think the enemy team hates me.
Oh no.
4
What'd you do?
KOs, 360 damage is common.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
It's a first of 4 KOs wins the round, and then you can vote yes on playing a best of 3 in any lobby, not just competitive. It's actually really cool because it gives you a little bit of extra experience in gold, and they're really stingy with gold.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm not really like looking at it much. Oh shit, I've got the level 78 stage quest. Do that too. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's also like super not worth it to even pay the premium currency to unlock characters, because you could better spend those on cosmetics that are way cooler. And you can get gold pretty easily thanks to the toasting system.
Sorry, the toasting system?
Yeah, so on occasion, you'll get these rewards called toasts, and it's just toast. But at the end of a match, you can give a player a toast, like as in congratulate them or whatever, and it gives them a little bit of extra gold after a match. And it's about 20 gold a toast that you're given or give to someone. So it's just like a really like good incentive to be like, yeah, those people played well. They deserve a little bit of extra. It's nice,
Yeah.
and it's not like it's impossible to get money. Like, you can get a little bit of gold from just playing your daily matches, playing the battle pass, stuff like that. It's not that bad.
By the way, speaking of games and such, y'all, Stray's fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play it so bad.
Yeah.
I kind of
Oh.
figured it would be up there.
Yeah, I want
get your-
to play it so bad.
Well, babe, we'll get your computer fixed soon, okay?
Yep, I'm very aware of that actually.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not like sad, but I have to dodge spoilers like it's the Black Plague.
Well,
You also can't say that anymore because COVID happened. So
Oh,
yeah.
dodge
really
it
know.
like
that
taxes. Dodge it like taxes. Dodge spoilers like taxes.
I can't believe Nikita commits tax fraud.
I am not legally a human being, so therefore
Exactly.
I don't have to
Yeah.
pay taxes.
Exactly. Being a robot makes you tax exempt.
Yeah.
I'm labeled as a dependent from the city I exist in.
oh, I hate that pun. That's a
Point
good
to know.
pun. Fucking, I see a picture. It's it's a shipping dynamic, as it were, and it's like with character A, it's this big, massive brown with a tan with a little smiley, like a little cat face on it.
Mm-hmm.
Character B is the evergreen ship.
No.
And the shipping dynamic, as it were, is A is minding their own business, and B is setting back $9 billion of trade per day for 6 days.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I love the evergreen memes.
Normalized.
It is so much funnier when you realize that apparently the first 2 times may have been the same ship captain,
Just
and then the third time happened very not far at all from my own home.
yeah. Normalize being a public nuisance and causing problems.
I also actually quite enjoy how the Monument Mythos kind of took some inspiration from this and made a really like eerie iteration of it.
Steven, I'm gonna need you to pick up some slack here. I'm getting bullied. I'm getting bullied by Bugs Bunny and Jake.
Bunny Girl's upset.
Yeah, she usually does around this
I'm
point.
getting bullied by Bugs Bunny and John DiMaggio. This can't be happening.
John DiMaggio.
Yeah, that's the voice of Jake from Adventure Time.
Oh yeah, this is Lemma. This is one of those bits in the game where it made a large majority of players like actually begin crying, because when Lena began crying, they were like, "No, don't let her cry."
Yeah, the empathy cry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that all too well.
Because, like, honestly, what she's feeling in that moment, I think we've all felt at some point pretty intensely.
Yeah, especially given everything.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So saying that I didn't cry there is probably not a good thing.
You're a sadist.
No.
I mean, do you hear me crying?
No, but we
Like,
are on stream.
I got upset, but I didn't cry because.
Oh god, Jerry, no.
Admittedly, that's one of those things that's incredibly hard to make me do.
Yeah.
But it's getting easier recently.
The only media that can make me cry is queer love. Like, queer romance stories are the only thing capable of making me cry.
I've seen your
I've
reactions
learned.
to VNs, yeah.
Yeah. Hell, my reaction to a VN is the reason I'm here right now.
Let's go Highway Blossoms, right? It's Highway Blossoms?
Yep.
Yep. I've been meaning to read that during the parallel play streams. I really should.
You should
find
read
the time
it.
for
It's
that.
good. Yeah, the voice acting
they
is
gave it out for free
spectacular.
like itch.io a couple times, so...
I own it already. Just I have not physically found the time.
I gotcha.
Unfortunately,
Okay, Bugs, you need to cut that shit out.
There's a couple friends' birthdays this week along with my own, so I'm just trying to get some art done for that.
I wish I could change the quality of the stream on Discord specifically, like, to a level of quality that I can choose. Like, I wish that I didn't have to... Oh my god. Alma, that's a good game. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, what Alma post?
Alma made a post to Twitter that said, "Okay, why are you looking at me? I have like I have 3 eyes," and it's like above the hat is the eye icon to turn away in 14.
God.
it's the icon when it's like, oh no.
Thank you, Alma. Alma's great. Alma
Hang on,
is
I have a response to this.
Yeah, no, Alma's just straight up cool.
Alright. Steven Universe is considered a tank, right? A support?
Right,
Yeah,
Definitely don't want to be a mage with that, then.
I'm going to Idleshire.
I go to grab the fucking icon for the vulnerability stack to reply to this with, and the first result that I get is a picture of a Reddit post that says, PSA, the maximum number of bone stacks you can get in Copy Factory is 16. Bitch, it's always been 16. You shouldn't be having that. You're also a tank.
Yeah.
Velma just said like the rawest line I think I've ever heard from Velma, just in terms of sass.
Yeah.
You get a little salty when you've been called Four Eyes your entire life.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
That's a mood.
Yeah.
This is why we love Velma around here. The whole Scooby-Doo gang is just peachy.
Alright, hi. Alright, time for more Sage stuff.
I did forget to mention one key thing about Jerry being a projectile as in the kit, is that you can slingshot him off the stage and he dies and you have to wait 20 seconds for him to respawn. And the enemy team can also kill him.
So there's a bit of ice climber sprinkled in there too.
Yeah. But
Just-
obviously he respawns after a little bit.
Yeah.
You get a little
Yes.
bit of ice climbers as a treat.
Yeah, a little bit of ice climbers as a treat, maybe a little bit of Pyra and Mithra.
Fun.
I feel like I'm probably the weird one that I default to their Japanese names because that's how I learned about their characters.
I'd say
Yeah.
that's normal. Yeah.
But then it's
Teleport.
really funny in hindsight too that I do that because Nia's name being what it is just Nya, cause cat.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Angry little Welsh cat girl. I love it. I love Nia's. I just love like aggressive Welsh, Scott, Irish accents. I get a lot of joy watching like for example like Jacksepticeye's videos where he and his other Irish YouTuber friends are just Irishing it up. Like it's so like
Right,
The
well,
I
filter
love
is
it.
off.
it's because it's really funny because I know
Yeah.
that Ross O'Donovan mentioned that it's like when he's originally from Australia, but because he lived in the
my
US for
God.
so long,
of course he is.
he began losing his accent for a bit, and as a result of this, but whenever he talked to anyone from Australia, like his family or whatever, it came right back out immediately.
I know that's very much a thing that can happen.
And it's like it's great because like when Sean puts out videos when it's just him or if it's like with Markiplier and the bunch,
Hey there.
like his accent isn't
Oh,
as
hey,
intense,
corpses.
but when he's with his other Irish friends, oh boy, is it like doubles.
Oh hey, corpses.
Always a
Oh
good thing
god.
to find.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, the corpse room, that's a thing. That
Ah,
is my favorite. That is my
Oh,
favorite
yes.
prompt in 14 so
It's
far to
usually
date.
just called a morgue, but yeah, sure, corpse room. Where
It's
they
like, I
host
can't-
where they
it's
host
just-
that,
the
we're the host the corpse party, yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Okay.
Can't believe I got dunked by Bugs Bunny.
F.
I
F
mean,
up.
it makes sense. He makes more money than most of us.
To be fair, I dunked Bugs Bunny like 3 times when I was playing Tom and Jerry.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
A friend of mine on Tumblr reblogged a post about 14. It says it's a post of it's a bit of thanker that says it hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. And the post says, can't use magic, no superpowers. Self-trained in the ways of stealth and martial arts. Equipped with all kinds of tools and gadgets. Thancred, Zayorzi, and Batman. And then someone added in, don't forget compulsive need to adopt orphans and train them in combat. And I'm like, shit, that's actually quite accurate.
Oh my
That's
God.
actually just Batman.
That's amazing. It's like, like calling Estinian Dragon Batman is wrong because he has none of those traits.
Yeah.
But now that makes me wonder, who would Estinian
Alright.
be in that capacity?
Who's
Oh,
getting
Punisher.
called by the police?
Estinian's
yeah,
absolutely Punisher.
You know what? No,
Yeah.
because he has too big of a redemption.
He's
Yeah,
also
I
got
mean-
He never
I mean,
has
like,
one.
in Heaven's Word, Estinian is Punisher.
yeah.
You know what? maybe Daredevil, although he's not really blind, but he's a little bit of an idiot. So I mean,
He
Estinian is absolutely a himbo.
thematically, Hessinian is blind.
Yeah, you know what? Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
You're
very.
totally right. Thematically, he is blind. Honestly, ironically, the only actually blind
Oh, okay.
character somehow sees better than everyone else, despite the fact, she should be blind. I like how that's become a thing. It's like they constantly forget Y'shtola's meant to be blind,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but when it becomes relevant, it's like, oh wait, we remember now. It's like that is the one piece that of FF14 that I'm never gonna let go, because it is frustrating, but it's, my god, this isn't funny.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how much they fuck it up.
It's like, oh yeah, it's like, because she outright states, every time that I use this ability to just see if I need to, I kill myself a little quicker. And I'm like, babe, you've been doing that for 4 fucking expansions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
Please
bit.
stop. Y'shtola has 0 survival instinct at this point. She's full of spite and just wants her fucking eyesight back. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? Fair.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
How dare.
Anyway, I'm apparently doing some quest, and Edgy Boy is angsty.
Oh god damn it! Okay, no, I know that it's like,
Oh, no.
I can't send this to Lemma purely because
Oh no.
it is spoilers, but at the same time, you already know everything about the character, despite the fact that they didn't really hide it that well.
Yeah.
But I am sending this to Jude.
Is it Catboy stuff?
It is the redhead Catboy, yes. What is this? But it's like, it's more for the sake of the Alize joke in there.
Oh no.
It is, there are 4 pictures in this. You know that I can fit the whole world in my hands? Is that so? Mm-hmm. Alize in the back,
Oh.
like, don't you dare.
How spoilery is it aside from Catboy?
Not at all.
Send it to me then.
I'd say that, like, I guess, like, at that point, it's like, since you already know the twist for that, yeah, fair. Okay, here,
Quote unquote
put it in,
twist.
It's
I'll
a
DM it to
visual
you.
spoiler, mostly.
Oh god, I just bonked through Shaggy's armor.
It's just right in front of my coffee biscuits. I fucking love that.
I mean, they're not having sex yet, Alice. Calm down.
The key word being yet.
Yeah, she has
I'm
time
going
to
to
get
peg
away.
the hell out of him.
She has time to get away! You never want to hear that one on a date.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually a sign that things have gone very wrong, and it's time
Yeah,
to just
that's
scrap
poorly
the
worded.
op.
I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but I'm also not sorry.
Oh, fuck it.
Grab the breadsticks and run.
Yeah.
It's unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. Good, it'll help me forget her.
Fucking oof. I'm gonna drown my sorrow like I'm drowning myself in endless soup.
Oh my god, this
But, like-
50-cent salad is so good.
Yeah,
I feel
mean,
like salad does
I mean, like,
exactly
hey,
the
look.
thing that cornflakes was meant to.
if you're gonna go shopping on a date, you might as well just go get some clothes while you're there, yeah?
Yeah?
You know,
That's what you're at the soup store for.
Why? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got me with that one. Okay. Moving on. I was just like, where are you going with? Oh. Okay.
defense is down.
Yeah.
Where did you think I was going?
Not there.
Hey, Jasper Cutie, hope
But
you're
I've
doing
also-
good.
I've also been deep in a fight to
Yeah.
a best of 3 that I just won. So.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is this
What is
really
it?
happening? Someone says, see a post that says vegan leather, and then it's a post of that dude that's like blood orange, and it's like, ugh, you know that guy? It
Yeah.
says plastic. Just say plastic.
Yeah.
And then someone in the notes said, vegan leather. Why kill an animal for your shoes if you can kill several animals with your shoes later? Oh, that's so
Ah.
fucked. dare you? That's like, oh my god, that's good.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, I'm dead. I'm just gonna go lay down
I'm
now.
sorry, but it's like humans cannot sustain a vegan lifestyle. I don't care what
Yeah.
anyone says.
I think it could be possible, but it's gonna take a lot of work.
Because like
functions.
my issue with it is that it's like the amount of supplements you then require afterward does not make it worth it and makes it more expensive overall anyway, because meat's cheaper than pills, people. I'm just saying.
I mean, technically, it's not actually just, there's a lot of price gouging. The raw...
Well, exactly.
The raw money, the cost to produce is, like, way cheaper, but the new jobs hours are 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. What the fuck?
A little morning shift.
God, Jasper, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's awful. Holy shit.
Yeah, but as Niall was doing that rant, I was just like, Niall's also the exact type of person who's just like, I can't understand the vegan lifestyle. I sustain primarily on tree stars. Just
God.
Shut up!
come here, Chomper.
Look! Those fucking tree stars, those damn movies somehow make that shit look delicious.
It's true, and
But
As long
again,
as we can all agree to make fun of...
cast is plant eaters. I mean,
and then you just realize that it's just a Pangea equivalent of like maple trees, and you're just like,
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So what you're saying right now is that Land Before Time is vegan propaganda?
Yeah, actually.
Where am I going? Oh boy.
It's like
I'm just
vegetarian
gonna-
Lion King.
I'm just gonna ignore this conversation, TBH.
No, we're not.
Mostly
We're not.
I mean,
cramping
no,
on
mostly-
anybody's lifestyle.
No, not even because of that. I've never watched a single Land Before Time movie.
Beyond
honestly,
beyond like the 7th movie, you're not missing much.
no, I'm gonna say this right now because I only remember the first one, and truthfully, that's the only one you need to watch.
First one is dark.
The first one is dark, but it also is a very good, like, finding your place in the world, and you actually do have a happy end. You have to fight your way to get what you want, but, I mean, considering 3 of us in this call right now are fucking trans, I'm pretty sure we can relate to that shit right now, so you know.
I also partially blame the Land Before Time for giving me thalassophobia. Because they made a song about how deep the ocean is, and I was just like, oh fuck that.
Which movie was that in?
I think it was the 5th one where where the locusts eat all the tree stars and everything, and all the dinosaurs and all like the kids go to an island to find more tree stars or whatever to feed everyone. And then they get stranded on an island.
I see.
And that's where they find Chomper.
Time is a lot darker than you actually think than it may look. Trust me on this.
I mean, it's a 90s cartoon. That's what they traded in.
Yeah.
I mean, the weirdest part about that is that it's like literally the first thing that happens in the first movie is Littlefoot's mom dies because she got in a fight with a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah.
She was trying to
And
protect
I'm
her
like,
kids.
holy shit.
Yeah, no. Really batting 1,000.
Yeah,
It's because I remember when I was a kid, I went to theaters and watched the first Pokemon movie in theaters. People were crying when Ash turned to stone, i.e. he fucking died.
Yeah.
But like, that movie pulled that off near the end. Land Before Time opens with that shit.
I mean, 90s cartoons.
Bambi, so
90s cartoons were also just batshit insane.
I mean, yeah, like,
there was the Brave Little Toaster where the vacuum cleaner sucks up his own cord.
I mean,
and
there
it
was
like
also there was like the whole like group of like Alan Moore, Neil Gaiman, and all those other writers just kinda just completely killed comics
for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, they still have yet to fully recover. Like, yeah, like
I don't
just.
know, I think DC's handling that themselves pretty well.
It's true.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all.
Granted, I still think the Injustice series is one of the best comic runs ever.
Yeah,
But
just like
IDW Sonic is fucking berserk.
yeah, like just what I'm talking about is like how they made a lot of very good, very well written stories with a lot of like actual like themes and stuff to talk about that were also pretty dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rob fucking Liefeld and his ilk just took the dark aesthetic without any of the actual like meaning or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm convinced that Rob Liefeld is probably a muscle fetish artist somewhere on Fur Affinity.
Yeah, he draws every single character like they've just taken a deep breath. It's
Every
weird.
single male character.
Every single every single male
Every single
character is
female character is drawn like she doesn't have a rib cage.
and
I'm
most
not
of them
gonna
don't
lie
have
though.
rib cages.
I'm not gonna lie though. I appreciate the equality on that. It's like usually you only get that on one side, right?
Yeah.
With him, no, you have it on both. And I'm like, at least he's
Yeah.
consistent and
At
equality.
least he's consistent in being one of the worst artists out there.
What if he took all the ribs
See,
from the
okay,
one and
thing
put them
is that
into
it's
the
like,
men?
Oh no,
okay,
you know what? I can cut a little bit of slack to that guy because at least he's not Butch Hartman.
At least
Like-
he's not Butcher. Like, at least he doesn't fucking trace people's work.
Yeah,
Hang
at
on,
least
hang
he's
on.
at least he's original. He's just
Hang on.
bad and original.
that
God
needed
damn
to be
it.
done because that was savage. You're right though.
Like I'd rather take a Captain America that
Anyway,
looks
who
like
all of
he
you,
was-
yeah, and anywho, all of you are cute. Probably won't be able to join tonight in the end, but fingers crossed we'll be able to hang out again sooner rather than later. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
it's,
Jasper, sweetheart.
I mean,
It's a telling example when a bunch of DC heroes are built like a fridge, and then
no, they're built
and
like
then
a
Butch
pyramid.
Hartman, all the characters look the same. They all look like Moai heads that had a what is it? Botox.
God.
I love that description. Maui heads with Botox.
I'm full of dumb terms for things.
I'm sorry, but that is probably the best thing I'll hear for the next month
Yeah,
at least.
yeah, that's a pretty good one.
That's really good. Here comes Crimson Chin.
Okay, so
I was
I'm-
formerly on Easter Island.
yeah, I'm still going through like the quests. Yeah,
The role?
stage quests. Yeah.
Ah.
Me and my fucking current Wendigoon kick. Giants.
Oh boy.
Because I like how that apparently, because like I'll bring that up again. Like I've been mentioning to you that there's a 9.5-hour video that he did. That's like apparently it's actually it's an amalgam or not an amalgamation. It's a compilation of all of his weird conspiracy theory iceberg deep dives.
Oh boy.
And he had like a set of like 10 of them, and he all put them together in one big ass video. And I sat there and watched it literally
Yes.
in one shot over the course of the night. And there's apparently a conspiracy theory that says that all the Maui Easter Island heads are not statues, they're fossilized remains of the true people that lived on that island. And apparently throughout the course of the video, he's someone, because like he and I kind of like apparently have an agreement on about like the Hollow Earth concept, but it's like apparently giants and the Hollow Earth are like kind of intertwined to a startling degree, apparently. And he kept like every time giants were mentioned, he kept getting like a bit more excited about it. And to the point where he does my favorite form of comedy, where as he says the word giants, he cuts off halfway into the first syllable. And I love that form of comedy, but like, it's like in my head, that's become my own little in-joke, where like, I'll just do that, and it's really funny. But like, I love the weirdest conspiracy theories out
Mhm.
there.
Mm-hmm. I just unlocked the best profile icon.
Yeah.
It's Shaggy going Super Saiyan.
Wait, he can go Super Saiyan and Ultra Instinct?
Super Saiyan is
yeah, he
before
could-
Ultra, so makes
Yeah,
sense.
you have to go into Super Saiyan before you can go into Ultra Instinct.
No, like, just, I didn't realize they got clearance for all this.
I mean, it's not like actual like
Yeah.
Super Saiyan or whatever, but it's just a dark silhouette of Shaggy surrounded by rays of light coming from the
I
sky,
see.
and it's just like, yeah, okay.
Can I
He
say that
transcends.
from a sound directive, I love like the constant like whistling sound that the Super Saiyan effect has.
Mm-hmm.
And, like
I mean-
the ignition followed by that sound is a really good couple of sounds.
I mean, the entire sound design of Dragon Ball is
Pretty
iconic.
damn
yeah,
good.
yeah, you're right.
It
Instant
you
transmission,
can't
the beam shots, yeah.
you can't. It basically set the foundation and like the blueprint for how sound design for those kinds of scenes should be done in a lot of ways, which has been somewhat replaced by Foley nowadays. But in terms of anime, it's not replaced at all, and they do. Whenever they get an opportunity to do some crazy ass slow motion shot or whatever, they'll throw in as much like sound symbolism as they possibly can.
By the way, I just
That
sent
thing you put in
something to
voice
voice text.
that's kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of sick.
So let's talk about the currency grind of multiverses for a bit. If we got some
Nikki-
downtime while
Yeah,
I check
Nikki,
this.
you should check out that video I sent first. You really should.
The tweet.
Yeah, the tweet.
Ooh,
Oh,
That's
God.
really fucking
God
cool.
damn it. God
What?
Damn it.
hot.
God damn it.
It reminds me of how, like, in Batman Beyond, there were, like, a group of people that had, like, I think it was Batman Beyond, that had, like, weapon augmentations like that. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
The thing is I'm currently in workshop for the V7 model. I'm like figuring out things to do, and then I'm gonna
And
get a rep
that
sheet
just
done
gave
for
you
them.
another idea?
It was already an idea that I had in my head, and I was just like, that's gonna be impossible. That's so fucking complicated. It's not gonna happen. And I'm just here like, fuck, I want to make that happen.
Yeah, I get it.
So, yeah. So the currency in this game, because it is a free-to-play game, it has two forms of currency. It has just gold, which is the flat currency you get as you play the game. If you play more matches in online lobbies, like if you fill best of 3 or whatever, you get more gold and whatnot. And also, if you play with somebody who's on your friends list, you get 30% more XP and gold. So what and whatever.
That's a lot
But
of...
at its core, you only get maybe like 40 or 50 gold a match. Each character, the cheapest character you can buy
This is Thancred.
is 1,500 gold.
Mm.
But you get gold from leveling up, and you also get gold from completing character progression and the battle pass. So it's not too bad. There are also premium cosmetics that cost something called gleamium, which is, diamonds or gems or whatever premium currency you can think
Gleamium.
of. Yeah,
Guys.
yeah. So
I hate that.
yeah, so there's only one alt skin for each character in the game right now, but that's because it's early access. They plan on adding much more later. But depending on the character and depending on the cosmetic, it ranges anywhere from like 500 to 1,500 gleamium each. And then there's also just a handful of other cosmetics you can get, like knockout effects, and the most important one that needs to be brought up is announcer packs.
Oh boy.
Each announcer pack is 100 gleamium, so each announcer pack is about $1. By comparison, 1,000 gleamium is about $10. Each announcer pack is 100 gleamium, and you can just have a myriad of the characters as announcers. So, I
see.
have for a while I had Velma as my announcer, and then I changed it over to Harley Quinn. But you can also get Taz as a
Oh no.
Taz as an announcer or Shaggy as an announcer.
I'd probably do Taz.
Yeah, Iron Giant as an announcer would be pretty good. There's a lot of good cosmetics that are also
Yeah. I will
cheap.
I will continue to argue that they should have an announcer pack that's just fucking Xander Mobus.
That's the announcer they have is. You know what? I'm gonna check who the announcer voice is. I need to find out who the vanilla announcer is.
What is it, Niall? Oh no.
Oh my god! Did another fucking object meme for the hat. It's like it's the orange plus icon for magnetism in 14, and the comment she says, "Guys, help! What do I do?" And someone says, "Run towards the other person with the same status effect." No. And I just went and put the damn girl. Are you a magnet? Cause you're being pulled in the AOE. Oh god, we're gonna wipe.
The fuck is this last plant? Oh, there it is, I think. Oh no.
She's doing so many of them. Holy shit! I don't even recognize that one.
You should link these.
Oh boy. Okay.
At least like one of them.
All right. I'm looking up the filmography of the announcer.
By the way, I love the note on this that says that these plants smell, quote, strongly medicinal.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be subtle in your tech reports.
See, it's like part of me is like, I'm sure that must have been a weed joke, but I'm like, does the actual weed plant like actually put off a smell that you can pick up on?
I haven't been around fresh.
Because I doubt that because if it does, I doubt that it's that level of strength until it's, used.
Yeah.
God,
But,
this guy, I hope he gets paid really well by WB.
Yeah. I don't think he does, because it's Warner Bros. But...
Yeah. So the announcer of this game is Eric Baza, who is also the current voice of a majority of Looney Tunes characters, but has also voiced characters like Faust from the Owl House. And Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny in Multiverses, and also the announcer. And Splinter from Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie.
I see.
Really?
Yeah.
Beep,
I'm looking
beep, beep.
at other stuff that's probably a little out there, but it seems mostly he does. It looks like he mostly does WB stuff, with some exceptions.
Okay, I need to go find food because my stomach is like actually in pain now.
Yeah, go eat, hun. That's really important. Go fucking eat. This is not a request. Go eat.
He has like 50 credited character voices for the DuckTales reboot.
Wow. What guy is
He's
this?
probably not getting paid much. Then.
Eric Baza, Bauza.
Right. Yeah, I have pulled up his behind the voice actors, and yeah, that's a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. So, to be fair, yeah. We're actually,
Sorry, what I miss?
I've pulled up Eric Baza's behind the voice actors page, and yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
He certainly has a lot of credits. Bravest Warriors. Transformers.
I probably should check, but you all haven't been hearing popping from my end, right?
Yep. Also,
Okay, good.
why? Yeah. I see Niall just like the works, but
Oh, yeah, that was redeemed about 5 minutes or so ago.
yeah. Why didn't
I
it
should
show
have
up on
mentioned
my
it.
fucking dashboard? What the fuck, Twitch?
Huh.
There, yeah.
Chairman
Doing
Drek
it
from Ratchet
all.
and Clank. Okay. a myriad of Lego Star Wars stuff.
What?
Huh, yeah, okay, he has done voices in things I've heard, at least. He
Uh-uh.
voiced Fenton and Gizmo Duck in DuckTales Remastered. He did additional voices in Metal Gear Rising.
I see. Yeah.
That's not exactly a credential you would think of when we're thinking about a WB voice actor.
Dr. Adam Hamasaki from Batman Arkham City. The player voice from Ace Combat Assault Horizon. If anybody here plays WoW, Gorsick the Tumultuous. Anybody in chat out there probably know that.
I fell
Oh, he
asleep
had a-
during the tutorial, so no.
He had a voice in Command and Conquer Red Alert 3.
Oh, I've gotta pop my blue spirit weapon coffers at some point, I guess. And
Oh, this is probably a relatable one. Uncredited, Count Razoff from Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc.
Hmm.
He's been around a long time.
Apparently.
And he definitely does not get paid enough to voice 4 characters in a fighting game.
I should go get the level 72 role quest for Machinist.
Didn't you say you leveled Machinist already to 80?
Yeah, but I haven't done the role quest.
Fair.
And I need to do that to beat the game.
Well, let's do it to it, Shaggy. And I believe that you can progress extremely far. Lemma. Oh god, the frame rate's gonna die. I can already tell.
Ah, yeah.
Sometimes you must suffer.
Oh, I lost track of time.
I?
We're already an hour in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, actually, I'm gonna walk over to where this quest is. Then I'm gonna take just a quick couple minute break.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I will be back in just a little. See y'all soon.
Okay.
Later.
Okay. Time to beat up an Iron Giant.
At least from what I saw on the character summary, it's basically just Donkey Kong. So have fun
just
fighting.
A giant Donkey Kong.
Yeah, because
But
he's like
also-
twice the size of Shaggy, if I recall.
Oh no, he's tall. He's bigger. He's the biggest character. I think he is like twice as big as Garnet.
Jesus.
He's big.
I know the Iron Giant's meant to be big, but like,
Oh, disconnected.
if we
Okay.
if we wanted Tager in the Warner Brothers fighting game, then
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm fine with it.
it's at least a good idea, and it's unique.
It's weird if you're playing on past gen consoles
Yeah.
because several characters that are too high quality or too complex have their character animations limited to 30 FPS. And there are only 3 characters that have this issue. It's Taz, Arya Stark. Arya Stark if you're not playing as her. And Iron Giant. But there are some other characters in this game that are ridiculously complicated and make no sense why they're still at 60 FPS, but I'm not complaining. Because by the time that this game goes into launch, I'll be playing it on PC. So,
Fair.
you know, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have everything ironed out, and hopefully by that time they can actually balance everything to be uniform across their party fighting game.
Yeah, it's actually super interesting. I saw a tweet the other day that said that there is currently 50,000 concurrent players on this, and it's currently just early access, so you have to get a code to play it. Which
if
is,
I recall correctly, there are bigger names like Lithero in the fighting game community that are just pumping this game, so that makes sense.
Yeah, Lithero is, Maximilian was, that's how I got my key.
Yeah, I think Max just recently put out a video reacting to the LeBron James thing.
Yeah, it's LeBron James, and we haven't gotten a trailer for Rick and Morty yet, but it was announced that they would be in Season 1.
Hmm.
So we're eating well. I think the more that they add, the more absurd I think it is, and I'm very glad that we're getting stupid stuff like this.
This is the one that has Garfield just kind of slipped in, isn't it? Because they didn't announce Garfield.
No, that's
That's the
I
other
think
one, isn't it?
yeah, I think that's Nicktoons.
All right. They just slid Garfield into that one. There was like no press on that at all.
Yeah, it's I think it's Nickelodeon All Star Brawl, but Garfield
Yeah.
is only available, or Garfield isn't available on Mondays.
It wouldn't surprise me.
That's a real thing that they implemented. It is a character you can't access on Mondays.
Oh, that would suck for tourneys.
Oh yeah, no, that joke was already made, and it would be hilarious.
Oh, especially if you have a tourney set up for like Thursday to Sunday, but then finals keep tying, so you have to drag it to Monday, and then someone just
Yeah.
auto loses because they can't pick their main.
Yeah, it's called pain.
It's like, oh, sorry, it's Monday, so you can't use your Garfield. Who do you have built besides that?
Banned by the calendar. Hi,
Hi,
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Welcome
I'm
back.
back. I'm Nikki.
Works.
Let's
Alright,
see
I'm gonna
here.
do roll quest.
Whoa!
Alright,
I got melted.
F.
I'm getting melted by Velma. Oh god.
F.
Velma's hitting me. Velma's hitting me with the toxic chat.
What color? I'm doing the purple.
Really
Okay.
need to do more work on
Oh,
Project
boy.
Uplink at some point. I might look into getting like another programmer onto the such.
Oh,
So
don't
there's-
SD. Oh god.
Oh boy,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
just
we
like
lost anyways.
Might not be a bad idea if you can get someone on, because I know you have a few projects on the go right now.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just also because I am not the best with like visualizing everything that a project needs, because aphantasia and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Get rid of that. It's always nice when you're allowed to meme on your friends.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hello there.
Hi. Hi. How are you, Liam?
Good.
Good. Good. I'm doing side questy stuff in FF14.
Nice. My talk sprite looks good, at least.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to turn the AC back on. I didn't realize it was that hot out.
Fun.
Yeah, the heat wave's still relatively bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure is. Okay. Yeah, let's just do collateral damage. Actually, no, I don't need to stack collateral. What am I talking about? Just keep
Ah.
snowball effects.
Okay. Yeah, the talk spike's looking cute, Liam.
Mm-hmm.
I just have the mod view up in a way I can't really see the talk sprites too clearly.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh. I can talk about the mechanics of multiverses for an hour, and it probably still wouldn't make sense to people. I would need to
fair.
show visual context.
It is based on a cartoon, so.
I'm gonna be eating, so I'm gonna be muted.
Okie doke.
Sounds good.
Oh boy.
I'm still just over the moon with how fun Stray is. Like, I'm not even, like, very far in, and... Oh, you just get to, you get to cause so many problems on purpose.
It's great, because you are just a cat.
Yeah. And
is
you get
Goose
rewarded...
Game a comparison, or
Um,
is comparing Goose Game good, or?
no, it's not comparable to Goose Game. Goose Game
Okay.
is like a Hitman knockoff. This is like a full action adventure
yeah,
game.
it is. I can confirm it definitely is just a Hitman knockoff.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Stray is really good, and, Freya, my friend who made Hardwired Island, made a, custom character class to be the cat from Stray in Hardwired Island.
Nice.
As you should.
I'm very excited to, like, get that one shot together at some point.
Oh god. Sorry. Go on.
Excuse
just-
the gay panic.
It's
I-
not gay panic. It's me trying not to get dunked by a Wonder Woman.
Are you sure it's not gay panic?
I mean, I would thank her if it were. But I'm trying not to get elimed.
Yeah, no, Stray is a good game. You are rewarded for causing mayhem by having your controller rumble, which is amazing.
You're-
So what you're saying is that
Hmm.
the Rumble emulates cat purrs.
Yeah, pretty much. Or just like big jumps, or scratching your claws on stuff.
Good. It is true immersion then.
Yeah, no, it is true immersion.
I just dunked that fucking Wonder Woman.
Nice.
Shaggy's got swag. Shaggy's got the swaggy, okay?
Dork.
I'm not a dork. Shaggy's got swag.
Nikki, you just lied right there. That was a blatant barefaced lie. You are an incredible dork, and I love you.
Aw. Well, thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's a fin that needs to be dunked into a pit. Oh no, he already got dunked. Cool. All right, cool. Bugs Bunny and Shaggy save the day in the haunted mansion.
Oh, hey. Ghost. Oh boy, Echo time.
Oh, the Wonder Woman had enough.
Oh, right.
It's gonna toast our Bugs Bunny.
Mhm.
Give each other some extra gold for that, because we're not gonna get a whole lot of XP from it. And hey, I completed my mission.
Hey.
Woo.
I had to ring out a player from the bottom of a map, which means I got a dunk.
I mean, if they're gonna reward you for dunking,
you know they're gonna reward you for dunking. This game's got spikes, and let me tell you, they aren't those little pussy ass fucking brawl spikes either. They are. You're at 90, okay, you're dead.
so the fun spikes.
The fun spikes, the type of spikes that'll bounce you off the floor into the ceiling spikes.
After school volleyball with no rules spikes.
Def Jam Fight for New York spikes.
I'm back, bitches!
Hi.
I have a new sound.
Hooray!
Welcome
I
back.
see.
Okay, so I'm like in 10 minutes though. I'll have to go get my chicken nuggets.
Ooh.
I'm actually gonna see what's for dinner as well, so I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the cat ghost.
Yeah.
She goes from coast to coast.
God damn it.
I also really love the fucking flex of that creature's design. It's like,
Yeah.
why are you out here being a
Full
big
cat.
ass jaguar with lightning powers and dumbass moose antlers? What is this? And it's like some god beast that just kills all her friends.
It
Yeah.
saw the jackalope and was jealous.
A jaguar gets jealous of a jackalope.
Ah.
Jackalope, more like jackass. I'll be better than you. And then it grows big ass tentacle whiskers and moose horns, and then also somehow gains the power of the MH Kieran, because why not?
Oh, and Archer Boy has seen that we have the Echo. We've got main character flashback syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's kind of not a fan of it at some point. Although it's funny because like this is like the first time that it's like actually addressed in this format, where like no one who like someone who's never seen this as an idea before
Yeah.
sees it from the outside, and like to him it's just like, so you were just standing there doing like just like a statue, Are you
Thrashing
good?
about, he said, yeah.
Like the idea that it's like you're just sitting or standing there like violently thrashing like you're in a really bad nightmare is like not what I would expect out of it, but it's like I guess it makes sense considering
Yeah.
that's how it works.
Mhm.
And I still love that idea.
Good
Oh,
idea.
Although
I accidentally knocked my phone off the stand.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
I think it'd be infinitely funnier, however, if like probably also worse, but funny regardless, if like from the perspective of the person we're seeing it from,
Mm-hmm.
we're quoting and making all the movements they did in the flashback.
Yeah.
So it's like he comes up and watches us praying to a grave that doesn't exist, and it's like, are you good?
All right.
We come out of it, we're like, wait, what?
You want to
Oh,
hear a
not
good
again.
sound?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't actually think that picked up on this microphone.
I don't think
No.
it did, no.
Mm-mm.
What sound
I
was
opened a
it?
can of soda.
Well, that's a
Ah.
good one. That is a good
Yeah.
sound.
And
you
welcome,
want to know it's
wannabe.
also a really fucking good sound?
Mm.
Hmm?
Opening up a bottle of ramen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've never had that.
The little glass plinking.
Yeah.
Are
Um,
those
Like,
the...
I see a ramune bottle, and all I can think of are those twist and squeeze plastic bottles.
You're not that far off.
Yeah.
But they're probably not
It's-
made of like squishy plastic. I bet.
No,
They're
they're made
not,
of
no.
glass, and then the top of the bottle is sealed by a little glass ball that you push down, and it's actually
Okay.
a carbonation ball
Mm-hmm.
that carbonates the drink as you bring it to your mouth.
Or
So it's always
Mm.
carbonated.
it activates the carbonation.
Yeah. It's good. Good. I had it when I was at an engineering camp.
Yeah.
Or a game dev
ramene's
camp.
Great.
Honestly, I feel bad because I could have gone at any point whatsoever to that camp and learned anything other than making maps in Hammer and Warcraft 3. I could have at any point whatsoever learned how to use Maya,
Fun.
and I consider that one of the biggest missed opportunities I've ever had.
I mean, to be fair, Maya completely sucks ass to use, and is
It's not a fact of the matter of it sucking in any way, shape, or form. I just wish I had modeling.
yeah. Well, it can also be completely replaced by Blender, of which there are infinite free tutorials.
Yeah, but you are slightly missing the point. Is that I could have learned a long time ago and had it.
Yeah, that long ago. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and just sparked the interest earlier.
Yeah. Could have been a VTuber sooner. Oh my god, this fucking Harley Quinn. I swear to god.
Having fun, babe?
It's definitely fun. We're getting bullied by a Harley Quinn that has mastered the netcode.
Oh boy.
That or they're running on just a perfect system because, again, PS4 netcode's dog shit.
Hmm.
There.
I can't believe she's a lag stabber.
Well, they're assassins,
Yeah.
so they actually benefit really well from the lag sometimes.
Ooh. Oh,
So this
hello,
game
kitten purrs.
this game does have rollback netcode. I should probably bring that up.
Can you feel it, though?
I can feel it because it's the most responsive I've ever felt a party game. It's the most responsive I have felt a party fighter before.
Okay.
Just in terms of that, I mean, there's not a whole lot of comparing points you can use. Because Smash isn't even a comparing
Hello,
point.
Xerxes
It's a
as
critical
well.
source flaw.
Yeah.
But that's also delay based peer-to-peer netcode. I think Nicktoons has rollback, maybe? I don't know.
I feel like
Or-
it might.
But either way, it feels good. It just needs a little cleaned up.
I think
Or
it is very
just-
interesting that, like, Heath, that, like, now, cartoon companies are trying to do what, Sony All-Star Brawl failed to and clone Smash.
I think that these games, though, are a better success, fundamentally. Because PlayStation All-Stars came out in a time where nobody wanted Party Fighter,
Yeah.
right? And now that Smash Ultimate is finally through and through, and it's a very complete product, the only thing that fundamentally holds it back is the netcode.
Yeah.
The netcode is awful, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Like, by comparison, Smash Brothers Brawl had the single worst netcode ever created for a fighting game in history.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, it was pretty early on in fighting games having netcode, but...
Yeah, but the game ran at 5% speed.
Yeah.
That is unacceptable
Mm-hmm.
in any format, even in a Wi-Fi connection. And this is like 2008 or something. Wi-Fi connections were becoming far more commonplace.
Yeah. Yeah, like, Mario Kart Wii came out around the same time.
Yeah, and it didn't need need rollback netcode because a lot of it was very well coordinated anyways.
Yeah, but Wannabe Cat also says, I think a big issue also with PlayStation All-Stars that it tried to be a competitive fighter and just wasn't good at being competitive, yeah.
Oh yeah, it very much wasn't. This has a competitive circuit. Like, it has a competitive branch, but I don't feel like it was ever designed to be competitive. Because no competitive game fundamentally would design a game around 2v2s with a perk system that adapts based on who uses what.
Oh no!
Oh no, what is
See,
it?
another Exarch meme that is too good not to send.
Damn it to me.
I like to think about the amount of emotional training Exarch had to do in order for this to not happen randomly. The tags, though, that were applied to this. I love the one that just says,
God.
"My guy was just that depressed." I love the one in the bottom left, though.
Yeah.
I'm convinced the gold decorin is Hunter waits. It's like Goku's weighted gi.
Yeah. Oh, that one though. It's probably why he's so expressive now. It's like, oh, yeah, no, that much I understand. Because I've been forced to repress a lot of my expressiveness and emotions for so long that it's like, now that I'm in a place where I can finally begin not doing that, it's like, oh boy, does it come out. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Nathan, this way I've got a...
Oops.
It also helps that Multiverses actually has character voices in this instead of just being strangely quiet like it is in Nickelodeon All-Star.
Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Fight Game had some good online system, though nothing mainstream, yeah.
In reference to what?
The, like, old fighting game netcodes.
Well, I mean, that netcode was designed for a dial-up signal, which explains its condition. Because 4 dial-up connections are just a nightmare. Oh god. Oh god. Everybody broke out their mains. Help.
Oh
this,
boy.
this is a fun post. All I'm saying is, if there is a character in the Pokemon universe who canonically transitioned from male to female in only 6 months, then literally any Pokemon character could be trans. It could be completely normal and accepted idea in this world society, especially when you think about how nuts some people are with their presentation, like gym leaders or other high-level trainers. And then it's a pic. The second response is, imagine going to the pharmacy and picking up your extremely effective and absolutely no side effects hormone treatment, and this is the girl who gives it to you. It is a picture of an Autono in a nurse hat. And
Fuck yeah.
the post ends with the science guy that you meet in every beginning town. The power
of science is
staggering.
incredible! You know, there is one thing I
love
look,
that guy.
look. There's one thing I really like about the Scarlet and Violet multiplayer trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It has that guy in it!
It does.
Good.
Yeah.
He's the one
It's
who
like
explained.
they're fully aware.
Well, yeah, no, like he's the one who first brings up the topic of like, yo, you can do full multiplayer in this game, fuckers, have fun! Which, by the way, is gonna be the killer feature for Scarlet Violet, trust me.
It's the reason I'm buying Scarlet Violet is because it's gonna have co-op.
I'm gonna
I legitimately
so much fun
would be
with that.
fine with playing Pokemon Legends forever if it had any semblance of co-op.
Yeah, like, I think if they do a second, like, Legends game, it's gotta have co-op. At least,
If Pokemon Legends Johto, come on. Let's see the legend.
Yes.
Let's see those legends come to life.
We could use some more info on
literally one of
Celebi.
Yeah,
the
like, just
coolest pieces
Nikki.
of fucking lore.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Pokemon Legends Borderlands.
Oh god.
Wait, what in what capacity? I'm missing something here.
Like playing Pokemon Legends co-op like it's Borderlands.
Yeah. Please leave my life, Harley Quinn. Thank you.
Fucking Arceus just drops you a fucking sniper rifle.
Oh, gee, Arceus is voiced by Handsome Jack. Like,
God.
Oh no!
Oh no.
see,
Fucking
seek them all out, trainer. I dare you, and try not to die out there, please. It's bad for business.
Oh, curse.
All right, fucking. Me and my actual dislike for the designs of the other
Cat rip.
fucking not primals, origin forms being like they're the butt stallion.
Yeah,
Palkia is kind of butt stallion. Yeah.
Palkia is absolutely butt stallion, and then Dialga's just a diamond creature at that point. So there's the diamond horse part of it.
That dude got diamond goita. I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
We get
I hate these designs.
we see like, what is it? Kyurem Black and Zekrom White or something. Just that, but Palkia and Dialga, and it's just called butt stallion.
Yep.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that, but I
No,
love it.
here's a concept. Medieval Galar Pokemon Legends game.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest and say that I will admit that it's like, while I had fun playing it mostly, I still don't like Galar very much. I don't like the vast majority of its aesthetics, and as
Oh my
it's
god,
like,
Lemma.
the story was fine, but so many characters, I don't know.
When I hear medieval Galar Pokemon game, it immediately just flickered in my head to like a Dynasty Warriors game. I'm just like, no, no.
Pokemon Dynasty Warriors! Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, we had Pokemon Fire Emblem, so why not?
We
Yeah.
already had Pokemon Rumble, which is as close to a Muso as you can get.
Yeah.
But
People
I
still
still
like
wouldn't
it.
mind. I still wouldn't mind like an actual Pokemon Muso that's more like Dynasty Warriors, but plays like Pokken Tournament.
I was gonna say, like, fucking
Give us Pokemon May Cry, damn it.
medieval
Yeah.
Galar Legends game, but it's the animation style, level, and quality of fucking Pokken.
God.
Yeah.
Imagine an Aegislash doing that shit in your face.
Yeah.
These-
You joke, but
Chandelure
Fire Emblem
straight up
Warriors have
just
been quite
seals-
good. I think Hyrule Warriors too, yeah. Yeah, Warriors games are pretty good.
Dynasty
Chandelure-
Warriors Gundam 3.
In Dynasty Warriors, the ultimate ability for Chandelure is straight up stealing the general's soul.
I mean, that's Aegislash too.
Yeah.
Is that Aegislash? It is, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought-
Aegislash was like the cursed sword, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
I know what it is, but-
Murasame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muramasa.
But because I haven't,
Muramasa.
yeah, I haven't played Pokken Tournament DX. I only have the vanilla Wii U version, so
If I
my
remember,
experience with it isn't like perfect.
More like
if I
the
remember
PU
Dex
version.
entries right, Honedge specifically is Muramasa. Aegislash can just actively take souls. You have to just pick up Honedge for it to take your soul.
Yeah, it's like a Diablo
so-
weapon. It's just built that way.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright.
I also like that there, because if I remember correctly, like there is actually a mechanic in Pokemon Ami where if you're like petting Honedge, and you like it's like you haven't raised its friendship enough, it will let you pet the sash. But if it's high friendship, it gets upset when you pet the sash because that's what takes your soul. And I love that detail.
Yeah,
That's
no.
really good.
Like, honestly, like, Pokemon needs so much more, Pokemon, like, I think the future of Pokemon stuff is, like, just, oh, fuck. Like,
I will say this.
yeah?
I don't want Pokemon mainline content to become what the anime is doing, if only because at that point I will lose all interest because it will be too calm for me.
Yeah.
There's a point where I need a certain level of engagement to enjoy something long form. That's why I don't play Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon.
I mean, like, that's like, I think what we're gonna see as the future of the games is more stuff like Legends.
I'm fine with that, provided
I
they
just don't-
really,
I just don't
they
want
really
another-
fucking finesse that battle system because God is
just
it
don't-
inconsistent and clunky.
I just don't want another X and Y. That's
I
it.
don't think most people want another X and Y.
I
Most
will
people
never
want X and
understand
Y to be remade.
why people hate that because I love X and Y is legitimately one of my favorite more recent Pokemon games.
I
mean, say
hate it.
more
I hate it
recent, but-
because it makes you feel like such a spectator in the grand scheme of things.
Mhm.
They undermine literally everything you do by making story points that are so specifically about other characters, and they try to, weave it in a way that it's just like, yeah, this is your experience with them. You're going to these places or whatever. But during your adventure and whatever, you're constantly getting peeks into what they're going through and everything, and it happens so often because you have so many rival partners. You have so many rival partners.
I'll
Yeah,
admit,
like, if it was
if,
just
by the
like,
time-
if they dropped the short redhead kid and
Trevor?
the other one, the bigger kid, I forget what his name was.
The road
Uh,
hunter,
If they
yeah.
if they kept Shauna and the opposite
Shauna, Serena,
gender
and Caleb.
hero, that I'd be fine with that because I actually really liked Shauna. She was cute.
Yeah, having two rival partners, right, makes a lot of sense, and it works great
Because it did it
because that's
before,
what we
yeah,
got in
with-
black. That's what we got in Black and White.
That's also what we got in Diamond and Pearl. Barry and Lucas.
It works. It works well, right?
And you
The
could
problem is
argue
that-
Gen 3 with Wally and May.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
could argue
true,
that. Yeah, it works really well though, and that's the problem is that they basically doubled down on how many rivals you have to deal with. That so much of your adventure is focusing on their story that it undermines every little accomplishment you do, even down to the parade celebrating your victory and becoming the Pokemon League champion is
Yeah.
undermined by some other character you got involved with.
it's been 3,000 years.
It's been 3,000.
Fault
And I
of
hope
Great
it's another,
Moon, though.
and I hope it's another 3,000 before I see that fucking homeless ass again. Just, I hate that guy. It's just obnoxious. X and Y is obnoxious.
I still say that it probably went the hardest up until fucking Legends in terms of the antagonist, though. Like
the antagonist
this dude intended on killing everybody on the planet because fuck you. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's an absolute nihilist, but I still felt like he could have been executed so much better as a person if he actually had. If he actually
If they
didn't
weren't
seem to
spreading
follow it
thin the characterization.
Yeah.
If they weren't spreading thin the characterization enough, he didn't follow his own things so blindly. Like if he had his own doubts and reasoning as to why he was doing this in the first place, other than Pokemon are kind of nice and humans kind of suck.
Yeah.
That was basically his whole
Dancing
narrative
Cowboy,
for
yes.
90%. It was basically his whole narrative for 90% of it, and then he launches it and you're just like, oh fuck, wait a minute, I didn't think this through. Like, really? You didn't think this through?
I'm gonna say this right now, though. They tried a bit harder with him than they did with fucking Maxie and Archie.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right.
To be
Except
fair,
Maxie and Archie are also more likable purely because they are committed to what they're doing.
Fun fact, Archie and Maxie are actually based off, like, an actual, like, real ongoing political conflict in, like, the area of Japan that Hoenn's based off of. Like, that's continuing on to this day.
That's not a surprise, and I kind of love that because I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool.
Like, that's why it was actually incredibly prescient commentary at the time.
Yeah.
I don't remember, like, the full details of it, but it is genuinely actually about, like, artificially expanding the island of Japan to have more farmland versus, like, keeping the water as it is to have more area for fish and, like, the ecosystem, and that is
and
still
the
an
whole
ongoing
debate
struggle.
And the whole debate is that, or the whole reasoning behind the whole adventure, right? Based on what version you played in Ruby and Sapphire, which was actually kind of diluted in Emerald, and why I partially prefer Ruby and Sapphire in terms of storytelling, is that you get to see both sides of the perspective, like the what ifs of both scenarios, instead of just seeing this great war figured out and then you go talk to a god. He's just like, yo, you need to tell your fucking tenants to stop. They're fucking up. Can you just not?
Yeah.
And then Rayquaza is just like, I'm raising your rent 7%, and then they fuck off for like the rest of the game.
Raising your rent 7%.
Yeah, and then you never see them again. They're not a problem anymore after that. There's no like big fight. There's no fanfare or whatever. It's just that.
Yeah,
and they do it. They obviously do it much
You're
better
both
in Omega
idiots.
Ruby.
Piss off, or I'll end you both myself.
And they obviously do it much better in ORAS by introducing the Lore Keeper Zinnia storyline.
Oh, Zinnia's so good.
Okay, the Delta episode was the only reason why I gave those games, because I'll admit I prefer Emerald purely because I liked having both in one. Because I'll be honest, I'm kind of not much of a fan of how Pokemon does the whole buy two versions to get the full picture. Like, I know, like, money sucks, but, you know.
I'm still sad that we don't have, like, a Platinum episode with the full Distortion world for Diamond, or for BDSP.
Well, I think that's also primarily because with how that game, how BDSP was structured, I don't think they could have pulled up the Distortion world. That mechanic and system was so funky and weird as it was. I truly do not think they could have pulled up the perspective play that entire thing did.
Oh,
counterpoint.
Yeah.
A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah.
Okay, but for a company and a studio that has exactly two things under their belt and neither of which are relevant anymore?
Yeah.
ILCA doesn't have a lot under their belt. They don't have the skill for that, I don't think. I'm impressed they pulled out BDSP as they did.
Yeah.
But
like,
at the same
that was
time,
their
we
first
can see
time.
how glitchy it was.
Yeah, that was like the first time Ilka was like doing a full project on their own instead of being a support studio.
I still can't believe they're the ones behind the Domino's Pizza Hatsune Miku app.
Yeah.
that shit still makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Like, all I can think about is that fucking YouTube poop, and it just kills me.
Yeah, no, it's good.
But it's like that Delta episode. I'm gonna for anyone that's here that hasn't played Oros and the Delta episode yet, you have exactly 5 seconds to mute before I tell you this, because
Hi, Penny.
I
And
need.
you also have and you also have exactly 1 year to get a copy digitally on the eShop
Oh
before it
Jesus!
closes.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, Nintendo. The Deoxys reveal fucking
Yeah.
annihilated me.
Holy
The
fucking
sound that I
shit.
made when that happened, because again, I want to remind people, back in the days of fucking Gen 3 and Gen 2, hell, even Gen 4 to an extent when it first came out, there were always the weird schoolyard rumors that you get. There's a particular story that's involved with one that I personally had. In my friend group back in high school, we had a bit where I was told that you could find, because I didn't have Emerald, because I had a borrowed copy of Ruby. I didn't finish it. But when I didn't have Emerald yet, but I was planning on getting it, and I got it for Easter like I think like the year next. And so one of my friends said you can find a yellow Poochyena in Petalburg or Petalburg Forest, and I'm
They
like,
found a shiny
that sounds
at
that
random.
sound, yeah, exactly. But it's like no one saw it, but they knew someone who did, and that's how this started. It's really funny how this ends up. But anyway, I was like, I have no idea what that means, but okay. After getting Emerald, I found a Poochyena, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool little runt there. I like this. You can find a yellow one in this forest? Okay. So when I get to Petalburg Forest, as I'm walking up and going through the grass, sure enough, a female shiny Poochyena shows up, and I'm like, whoa, they were right. I didn't have any Pokeballs.
Oh no!
So I had thinking if I killed it, it would never show up again, which I mean is
correct.
not really true. But I ran away. Now smash cut to after I did the gym, I did the whole save Pico thing. I bought more Pokemon. I bought more Pokeballs, more materials and supplies and whatever. And I'm like, all right, let's go. I want to go on my journey. Totally having forgotten that. As I'm going back through Petalburg, I hit that same patch of grass by accident. Female shiny Poochyena, same fucking level, and I caught the bitch, and I still have her.
Oh my god!
So it's like,
yeah, you luck sack hard.
My luck sack is apparently infamous at this point.
So let me get this straight. So
Yeah.
you just get double shinies on the regular.
I mean, look, the other one that I have to say is that I had an old copy of Fire Red that I hadn't played for like 2 or 3 years, and I'm like, I haven't played this, I want to play it again, when, like, because I think it was like when the DS was beginning to be a thing, and I'm like, I still had my old SP with one of the busted-ass L buttons, because for some reason when I had my SPs, those buttons did not last for very long for some reason. And so I want to start a new game. And I saw the old save file. I went through and I looked at it. I'm like, sorry guys, but I can't do anything with you all. But hey, it's been a great run. I restart the game. My starter was a female shiny Charmander.
My god.
And I still have her. And her name is Nightshade. And she is busted OP, apparently.
Nice.
I swept a friend's team in white with her. And she never let me live that down.
Ow.
So, but no, it's like, the thing I was gonna mention is that it's like, back in the schoolyard rumors for Gen 3 specifically, I remember that there was one that was like, if you go to Mount Pyre during a certain point, you can find a 4th Regis named Regifire, and I'm like, that sounds cool, but what? And that was never a thing, of course.
Yeah, of course.
It's like, but it was a schoolyard rumor, so it was like, that's cool, whatever. And then the other one that I remember very distinctly was that if you go to Moss Deep Space Center, I guess under a certain condition or something, and take something to someone, you could go on a rocket ship and go to space and fight either Jirachi or Deoxys, depending on who you asked. And I'm like, that sounds fucking cool. It never was a thing, but they did have the whole Eon ticket and Birth Island stuff that I never got until many years later when I had an action replay.
Yeah.
So
I had the e-reader, fortunately.
I never got the e-reader to fucking work, and that still makes me upset. I had so many e-reader cards too.
It was a fun little toy.
When Rayquaza summoned
What was,
And
wait,
then-
wait a sec. What was that, Liam?
Sorry, I'm gonna get going. See ya.
Alright, see ya.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Take care. But like, I remember.
Hi, JC.
Hello,
Hey, the JC.
I remember that like when you put on that fucking diving suit as a space suit, and
Yeah.
Zinnia says, "Okay, now cool, go straddle that dragon." I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to do what?
Yeah.
And then we take off into orbit. I'm like, oh my god, it's happening.
Yeah, no,
This
I,
is
It's one
really
of those moves,
cool.
audience.
I
And then it
really
crashes
need,
the meteor. I'm like, yeah, that's great. And then
really,
the fucking triangle appears.
yeah, oh,
Ow.
God,
And
I
I'm
need
like,
to replay
no.
Oros so fucking bad. Like,
I
fun fact, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, was the first or, I don't actually remember where no, I'm pretty sure I got Alpha Sapphire. First Pokemon game I played after I came out.
Oh, there you go.
So, like, I've got,
there
like,
you go.
I've lost my old platinum cart, but I've got like my old like Pokemon White cart, Pokemon Black 2 cart, and Pokemon Y cart. And I think I got Heart Gold back in the day. I've got all those old carts with my dead name on them. Then
You know exactly what games
yeah.
I own because you've seen my collection.
yeah, then like just if you load up my save in Pokemon Y, you'll notice, oh hey, this character's looking pretty femme. And then just from there on out, I just pick the girl forever.
Fair.
I
That's
always
exactly
pick
how
girl
I-
character.
Yeah,
I
was one of those-
repressed
I was one
way.
of those eggs-
I
ever
repressed
since
really
Crystal.
hard.
yeah.
I
Ever
was
since
one of those
Crystal, I
eggs
always
where it
pick the
was like-
female.
Yeah, it's like yeah, cause same. It's like I remember I was one of those eggs that was like I'd rather look at the cute girl character on the screen than the male one all the time, and then later in the
I'm-
road I'm sitting there I'm thinking,
It reminds me of that old analogy. It reminds me of that old analogy you would see all the time. Back when it was like a stigma, where people were just like, "Oh, you play as a girl, even though you're a guy." And just like, yeah, I'd rather look at a girl's ass than a man's ass.
God.
well no,
And
the sad
now it's
part
just like,
I had have
Mm.
a shitty little half brother who was a fucking little prick, by the way.
Oh boy.
Back in the day, he's fucking not much of an asshole anymore, from what I can tell. But he was a total dick, and he constantly called me out on this, like, "Dad, you're playing as a girl character," and I'm like, "Who?" Even my stepdad was like, "Who fucking cares?"
who fucking
Why-
asked?
why-
Yeah.
like what? Who gives a shit? That's like,
It's a video
bruh, it's a
game.
video game. Chill.
How
And
dare
then
you
it's-
play as a
it's-
girl in this game called Tomb Raider?
I wish. But no,
Uncharted
yeah,
is
it's
clearly
just
better
like,
because it's a man.
it's like when I saw that goddamn triangle,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? And
Yeah,
then it
no,
made the
same.
sound as it moved. I almost threw my 3DS across the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
aw.
legit. I actually made I lifted my 3DS like the fucking Hulk, ready to throw it across a city. I'm like, oh no way! And I was like, bruh.
I
So
love
after,
being.
like a solid 2 or 3 months afterward, I began looking up on YouTube reactions to this because
Mhm.
goddamn.
You know, something that I've always felt kind of weird about is I am always like the one person in the friend group with absolutely no nostalgia whatsoever for the GBA.
It's because you're so young, yeah.
Shut
And,
the
And
fuck
like,
up.
I constantly
fuck
forget
up.
that you're so much younger than I am.
Shut up.
There is also the point that you didn't just have access to it.
Yeah,
And
well,
honestly,
no, like,
I'm here to help
like,
you
legit-
relive
also-
my nostalgia.
also, counterpoint, Niall.
Uh-huh.
My childhood friend who was younger than me had a GBA.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
tends
but
to
I
help.
guess it's one of those cases of just that it's like they probably just had a better shot at getting it than you did. Which
If
is
you
also-
had
Yeah, like,
if you
they
if,
had
if
a
you had
GBA
friends who were
yeah, like-
parented by video
Yeah, like,
games,
they had a GBA, but they also had 2 elder brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
And me being the oldest of the trio that I'm part of.
I'm the younger sibling by
Yeah,
6
no, like,
years,
just...
so I never had that problem.
Yeah, like, just... I have kind of always just been out of the, like, I just don't have any GBA nostalgia whatsoever. Like, none. Not
I mean,
even,
honestly,
like, misplaced nostalgia. Like,
yeah. I mean, honestly, I've said this before, but you'll be visiting soon to help me with my computer.
yeah.
And odds are, I'm just gonna plug in my HDMI breaker or my HDMI splitter, and I'm just gonna let you play whatever fucking old ass games I
Right.
have on standby.
Yeah.
Just some.
Yeah, like, just, the, like, do you want to know how weird this is?
Mm-hmm.
I have no GBA nostalgia whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
But I have hella misplaced GameCube nostalgia. Give me
be
Chibi Robo
fair-
fuckers.
To be fair, though, it's like, yeah, the GameCube was a big fucking deal. So, and it still is. You
Fun
set that
fact.
bitch on fire,
Yeah.
it runs better.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like it was kind of a big deal, but also it's one of Nintendo's worst selling game consoles.
Yeah.
Which is a
Unfortunately.
damn shame, because there were so many awesome games on it that no one gave a shit
Yeah.
about. And I'm like, man,
Like
I'm over
fucking
here.
Luigi's
Chibi
Mansion,
Robo.
right? That was a launch title for it.
Which one?
Yeah. Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah, that was the launch title pretty much, yeah.
No, the issue
Ooh.
behind why it didn't succeed so well, primarily, is because it was also extremely technical for the
Ooh.
time. It had like a built-in upscaler for like that could basically upscale the game resolution to extreme things that simply never existed in the early 2000s. Like the GameCube back then, if you fiddled with some cables, gave it the HDMI mod or whatever, it could theoretically, if you like did the fucking overclocking bullshit, nitrogen, like liquid nitrogen bullshit, you can get a GameCube to run natively 8K.
Yeah. Oh boy. I've got another flashback.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Flash! Back!
yeah, like, I've got, like,
Savior of the universe.
I, like, Chibi Robo's cool, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is cool.
Yeah, I really want to get a copy of Pokemon Channel.
Yeah.
It's the $60 game that you bought because it had one exclusive episode of the anime in it.
I remember for the 64 they had Hey You Pikachu. I had a friend who had it and he called it he called it Fuck You Pikachu.
Yeah, because the voice
Am
recognition.
I-
never did anything he wanted it to do.
Yeah,
Oh,
voice
oh,
recognition
I've got a
so much better.
role-playing, I've got a role-play duty here.
Yeah, and this is
Wee.
actually
Yeah.
a really cool quest, and I highly recommend that you definitely pay attention to the dialogue here. Also, you wanna close that map.
As an aside,
I'm just fine with it on screen. I'll be fine.
one game that I've always wanted in my collection, that's like I'm definitely a collector if I own this physical copy.
Use your interrupt.
Oh, alright. You told me that a bit too late.
No, yeah, I could only register what the bar said until yeah, sorry.
That's Preternatural Roar that does that?
Yeah, Primordial Roar is the one that you use interrupt on.
Alright.
Because otherwise it does. It's basically like I think you could have maybe
That one.
one failure in
Yep.
that to understand.
The one game that
There
I
you
want
go.
in my collection, that would confirm like collector status for me,
Yeah.
is a copy of Lifeline for the PS2. It was a survival horror RPG on the PlayStation 2 that was entirely controlled by voice command.
Wow.
You were a person who controlled all the cameras, and you talked the character through this entire game. And the voice recognition was god awful, but there were so many things you could do for some reason. Like, one of my favorite interactions from that game is using the command bark like a dog, and then the character responds like a little dog or a big dog.
Amazing.
What? Why?
Yeah. Also, like, we can't just talk about, like, GameCube nostalgia without mentioning Thousand Year Door.
I do own a copy of Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, I would love to play that sometime.
Mm-hmm. Well, if there's ever an opportunity where you're just around for a week or whatever, or if I ever visit for some odd reason or whatever, I'll try to bring my hardware along.
Hey, you can beat Thousand Year Door in under 2 hours. That's
true.
a task, but...
Well, we're robots.
Yeah.
We're tool assisted anyways.
Yeah, also, you can now beat it as tasks in 25 minutes using a fucking credits warp that's floating point precision perfect.
Oh, they found one?
Yeah,
they
found a
Thousand Year
credits
Door
warp.
has an ace, yeah.
Cool.
It's
really,
not ace. That is...
It's not ace, yeah.
It is not ace. That is very important.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the other... I'm thinking of the other really funny one.
Mario 64 has an ace based on, playing Ocarina of Time first.
Paper Mario uses the same ace.
Paper Mario, yeah.
Yeah. And Paper Mario 64 has a credits warp ace that requires that you play to a certain point in Ocarina of Time, and then do like a hot cartridge swap in less than a second.
Yeah, you've got to stop and swap it. It can last up to 10 seconds on older N64 models, but yeah.
A majority of N64 models you can get your hands on have the 1 second lockout.
And that's why Stop and Swap in Banjo-Tooie never came about.
Yeah, but also it came back in Xbox Live Arcade because save-based unlocks became a thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
Yeah, this one's a little hectic.
Yeah.
Oh! Artburt's here!
Yep.
Alright, chat. You want to know the weirdest $5 I've ever spent on a game?
Yeah?
Go ahead.
It wasn't $5, it was more like $3 or $4. Homefront: The Revolution. Which is a notoriously mid game. I will point this out. It's very mid. It's not great. It has cool mechanics and everything, but it is a very peculiar game with a very difficult setting that can be a bit hard to comprehend. But the reason why I bought it is in one of the areas there's an arcade machine. And you go over to the arcade machine and you hit play on it, and it lets you play the first 2 levels of Time Splitters 2. And it's not just, a straight from like the Xbox version, here it is, the PS2 port, whatever. It is a fully HD 4K remaster of Time Splitters 2.
Yep.
And it is the best $4 I've ever spent because people found codes to unlock the entire fucking game.
Wow.
So you can play all of Time Splitters 2 HD by playing Homefront: The Revolution. And it is the weirdest but best $4 I've ever spent.
Guild of Darkness was first GameCube game. Best $3 I ever spent on a game. Metroid Prime. Weird there's cheap GameStop considering things now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, GameStop knows a little bit too much about a game's value nowadays. Which
Almost
is
like
why
they learned about eBay.
it's a lot easier to just go to your local game shop and find games for a better bargain there, because you can get them for about 40% the price, because GameStop does a 60% markup on used games.
Yeah.
Ew.
No, it's gross. If you want, it's also impossible to find really, really old games. So if you're going to GameStop for like a GameCube game or whatever, they hold it behind display cases, and it's usually not even in box.
No,
and it's
it's
like
not, yeah.
it's like $55.
They don't even do that up here anymore.
Yeah, but if you go to a used game store, you can find a complete in-box version of the same game for maybe half of that.
Yeah.
My copy of Metroid Prime, I actually have a bunch of games that I managed to get away with murder for by going to just game shops like that, local game shops, or even here there's a PC repair shop that sells odds and ends for
Yeah,
games and whatnot. I got a copy of let's see here, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix for $3
Wow.
on the PS3 before, you know, the remasters
yeah.
went on sale.
Yeah, that reminds me. I actually went on a date on Thursday.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It was super cozy and really good and just amazing all around. I had so much fun. And also, we went to a surplus electronics store.
Always
And there was
fun.
a lot of really interesting stuff there.
Alright, you want to know the know the other big purchases once you're done with that story?
Yeah, after I'm
I'll
done
get
with
them
this,
ready.
so yeah, like,
Yeah, yeah.
the things I came home with, were a stack of, like, colorful floppy disks, like, translucent colored plastic aesthetic floppies.
Mm-hmm.
Which, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, an Ouya controller, because why not?
Those aren't bad controllers, granted.
Yeah, the left trigger on mine is kind of grody, but yeah, it can be serious. But there were a ton of other weird things too, like, they had like a stack of like 5 or 6 Wii wheels, which was hilarious.
Alright.
And
Compatible with the Wii wheel.
yeah, also a dedicated Bitcoin mining machine for $40 as is. Which,
Hoorah.
the person I was on a date with and I had a very good laugh about, because yeah, that's like, that's more money than you could actually make from it.
Yeah. It's like those it basically works exactly like those fucking those diesel machines, or those gas killer machines that kept circulating when people were figuring out about biodiesel. It works like that too. All right, so my game haul from used shops heralds a decent history of a bunch of games. So, Battlefield Bad Company for PS3, $2. Metroid Prime, $25. Player's Choice Edition, complete in box, whatever. F-Zero GX, $30. Battalion Wars 2 for the Wii, $15. The two best on-rail shooters of all time outside of Time Crisis 2 and 3, Ghost Squad and House of the Dead 2 and 3 for the Wii, both about $15 a pop. The PS2 port of Silent Scope 2, $1.
Wow.
Ace Combat 5, $1.
Wow.
Complete in box, both of them. What else do I got? I said Metroid Prime. Luigi's Mansion, $15. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, that was an Amazon buy, but that was $30. But Thousand Year Door is not a player's choice version. It is an actual black label. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a bestseller, Mark, but yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite things I've gotten at a used game store is one of the DSi XL styluses.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the
big
huge ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like, if you ever want to like go back and try out any of the 3 Pokemon Ranger games, find
You
a
gotta have a big
DSL
one.
with the big stylus.
Yep.
Trust me, like, the 3DS XL will work fine, but the DSi XL's bottom screen is even bigger.
I actually still have my old DSL, or my DSi, and my DS Lite, yeah, and it won't turn on. The battery is, I think, just dead.
Oh yeah, they
I haven't,
died.
been
Yeah.
able to find, I haven't been able to find a replacement for it. I really want one because I want to turn it on, but
DS Lite battery replacement?
DSi, but I think
or
it's the
DSi.
same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have a DS Lite still, the red and black one.
Yeah,
it still
I've got
complete in
my
box?
original DSi.
It is okay.
Yeah,
I
Niall?
have both. I said both. I have, but my
Yeah.
my DSi is the one that doesn't have the battery.
I've just sent you a link to, the battery replacement for $9.
Oh.
There might even be ones that like come with like a screw on them.
Here's an interesting purchase that I think Niall's gonna like.
Uh-huh.
For $30, I got Metal Gear Solid: The Legacy Collection, which is every single Metal Gear game between 1987 and 2012, except
That's
for
So
Portable
we're-
Ops.
So yeah, well, no one likes poops. They call it
Well,
that for a reason.
I'd still like to have it
Oh, no, yeah,
because it'd be complete. But the point is, $30.
Mm-hmm.
$30 for every single Metal Gear game in my collection. It's not bad. Stuntman Ignition for $4. Interesting backstory. A Virtua Fighter 4, complete in box, $4.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm always looking for games to add to my collection because I love retro games. One game that I regret not taking care of better, because it just looks ugly in a half case, is the Frogger reboot from 1998 for the PS1, aka one of the hardest games I've ever played. It's called Frogger He's Back, or just Frogger, but
Oh boy.
it is still one of the hardest games I've ever played, because to beat it, there are 40 or so stages and about 9 worlds, and each of the worlds is gets a little more difficult as you beat it. Some stages have 5 stages, some stages have 2. And in every single stage there's a golden frog you have to collect. And if you collect all 8, then you win.
What is it with old games and with old frog-based video games being absurdly difficult and near impossible to finish?
Okay, by the way, I'm gonna go on another little break. Ah,
Sounds
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
If I
snap.
could shit, if I
Yeah,
if
I
I
will be back
had
in
to do
just
that
a couple
first,
minutes.
maybe I'll
See
do
you
that.
soon.
Maybe I'll do that as an opener for Backlog Blitz at some point when I get my computer back online. Is show off Frogger. Actually, I'm gonna show Lemma Frogger when she visits. I think she'd love to see how bullshit that game is. But
I mean, it's Frogger. That's about expected.
well, here's the crazy fucking thing. Some of the levels are actually impossible if you don't do it first try. Because all of the cycles that all the obstacles have are on a timer. So if you die at any point, it doesn't reset everything. It just respawns you and starts the new timer. So it's continuing from the cycle from when the level starts. So there are some stages that are legitimately impossible if you don't do it first try. But fortunately, those are optional stages. However, I cannot stress enough how there is a level where you jump down. It is a single level where you jump down a ramp. It is dark. It is all dark, but you're going down an ice ramp, so you're dealing with jank-ass ice physics in a game where everything is handled by tile in terms of movement. And you have to go down this ramp and collect all 5 frogs, but if you collect a frog in a certain area, or if you don't collect a frog in a certain area, but you collected all the frogs later, then the only way to actually reset the level is to die.
Oh.
There's no way back up to the top. That's the game we're dealing with. It is without a doubt one of the hardest games I've ever beaten. But if I can beat Blazion, that'll be up there too, because that game has haunted me since I was a kid.
I actually really love your flex of it is the hardest game I've ever beaten. Not ever played, ever beaten. It's like, I love that flex. That's really good.
Look, I get to flex the weirdest shit because I've played some weird fucking games in my childhood. But like I can pride myself on being a collector as much as I want. But it doesn't matter until you fully get the scale of what collection I have. I have, bearing in mind it's an incomplete but complete version, because I have all 4 of the launch titles for the GameCube. It's just that Pikmin is the Wii version, so not the ideal version, because Pikmin motion controls are hot garbage. But I do have
They're different.
I do have a complete in-box copy of Pikmin 2. And Pikmin 2, I would argue, is the best Pikmin game. People don't like it because there's no time limit, but I like it because it is equally challenging, and actually figuring out the level layouts to optimize everything. Like, you can 100% the game in the 8-day challenge, and that's what's insane to think about. Every single Pikmin game can be beaten in eight in-game days,
Hmm.
and Pikmin 2 is no different. And I'd argue it's actually a way cooler 100% run. I have both a 3DS and a Wii U copy of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate.
Always good.
What else do I have? There's just a lot of games that obviously everybody has in their collection. Like, I have New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I have the Mario All-Stars Limited Edition box. I have Brawl, I have Mario Kart Wii. Hi.
Hi.
But, yeah, I have the limited edition box of Star Fox Zero,
Wow.
Always good.
which is the version that comes with Star Fox Guard, which I mean, I think Star Fox Guard isn't a great game, but I think Star Fox Zero is a great
I mean, I love Five Nights at Star Fox.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
No,
up. Shut the fuck up. I hate that. I hate that.
You know, it is kind of, you know, I do find it kind of fucked up that we haven't, that, like, there have been a total of 2 original games in the Star Fox series that were, like,
In
actually
20
published
years?
when they were intended to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, ever, Nikki. Like,
Yeah.
like, Star Fox 1, SNES, Star Fox 2 was unreleased, but is technically out now if you have a specific micro console.
Star Fox 2.
Then-
Alright, I'm about to say something that is potentially law breaking. I own a copy of the prototype version, the one that was out there in the world before the SNES Mini version came out. I got that version.
Nice.
It's lingering.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, Star Fox 2 is great.
Yeah,
It
like
became
just-
Star Fox 64 though.
Yeah, like Star Fox 1, then Star Fox 64 is basically Star Fox 1.
Mhm.
Then there was Star Fox Adventures, which
Which was
apparent-
Dinosaur Planet.
Yeah, which people
Originally
apparently
a rare
didn't
game.
like. And then they made Star Fox Zero, which is Star Fox 64 again.
Yeah, and might I add about Star Fox Adventures, I actually like it, but I'm also a furry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
furries
it's
like
like
Star
a-
Fox Adventures.
Yeah.
Boring,
big
annoying
issue with-
people don't.
The big issue with Adventures is, again, it was not meant to be a Star Fox game. They hastily rebranded it.
So
And
the big
which
big
is a
story
shame
about
because
it.
anything that ends up like that is doomed to fail from the start.
So the big thing about Star Fox Adventures that I feel needs to be iterated is that the prototype that leaked a long time ago with the Nintendo leak, the prototype of Dinosaur Planet that you could play was a version that was already in the mix of getting swapped over from Dinosaur Planet to a Star Fox game. There was already semblances of Star Fox in there. The main character looked a lot like Fox in the first place. So it was already planned to become a Star Fox game just 5 or so years, or whatever, 3-4 years before the actual GameCube game came out. So, I mean, argue what you want about semantics, but I think it's a good universe building game. Obviously, all the things that they tried to do to make Star Fox Adventures more Star Fox, like having you go from planet to planet in the R-Wing, like the fucking gummy ship from Kingdom Hearts. Those weren't great. But what we got out of that game was single-handedly some of the best writing that Star Fox has ever had, which is Star Fox Assault. And just the evolution and progression of Crystal as a character, but also the introduction of a bunch of other characters that are very tightly involved with like Slippy's wife or whatever. Just a bunch of very important characters that I feel added a lot to it. So, and
The
I
idea that a
genuinely
little
think
dweeb
on-foot
like
combat
Slippy
is
can
one of the
have a
coolest
wife is
things.
really funny.
Yeah, we don't
I love
talk
the
about
idea
Star Fox
that-
Command.
This is a little really funny about the idea that a dweeb like Slippy can have a fucking wife. That shit's funny.
Anything's I mean, come on.
Fun. Yeah, it is a bit funny, but yeah.
It is a bit funny, but I mean, Slippy deserves happiness.
So in general, what you're
Dude, that
saying
pun
is
was
that-
atrocious.
You're welcome.
Oh, God.
What was the
God
pun? I can't read
damn
chat.
it.
That's really.
My main
Alright,
issue with
you know
Star
what?
Fox
No,
Adventures
you
was
are-
getting
you
stuck
are-
on
you
that
are
shooting
the-
puzzle
You
with the
are
Brachiosaurus
group
because
dad. You are afforded at least one parental
Yeah.
humor. So
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
You used your
But
So
I
words.
still
you
reserve the right
you
to
are Kevin
complain.
Dad. Yeah.
So just to read it out for Nikki's side, because you can't see the chat.
Alright, yeah,
my
Nick.
main issue with Star Fox Adventures was getting stuck on that shooting puzzle with the Brachiosaurus because it resets the aim view. And I just reply with, this seems like a bit of an oversight.
I hate you. I hate you, but I love you, Jude.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Satan. Okay, what other games in my collection seem kind of important now?
But can I just say one more thing about the Star Fox thing?
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me that the amount of like actually original games, it's too low.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Yeah.
sorry.
I know you're not.
Um,
That doesn't mean you're getting forgiveness.
I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
okay, here's an interesting story. I have an import game this time.
Oh.
I have the PSP to PS3 HD version imported of Monster Hunter Third Portable,
Nice.
which is the version of Monster Hunter Tri that we never got over here. That actually starts you off in the high rank area, so you kind of do everything backwards.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've
And there's
I
the introduction
actually-
of the Zenogre. So.
Yeah. I actually have an import game.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Japanese copy of Umdrammer Lammy.
Ooh, that's a really good one.
Yeah, I have not yet, I also, right in this drawer right here that my pen just fell into, I have a PS2 mod chip, which I'm
Oh, yeah.
fucking terrified to solder on.
Mm-hmm. All right, I have a game in my collection that I think no other human being in the universe has.
Hit me.
How about the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival box that comes with both Isabelle and Digby and a handful of Amiibo cards?
I've got that.
You got that? Okay, fair
I
enough.
mean, Nikki,
I collected all the Animal Crossing cards, and I collected
Okay,
most
fair
of the
enough.
figures.
To
So.
be fair, Nikki,
Fair enough.
the
It's not that
one
hard to
that
find
comes with
nowadays.
Nikki, the one that comes with Isabelle and Digby was supposed to be a limited edition.
But it became the standard later.
It became the standard because no one ever bought the game.
Mhm.
That's a shame because I actually do like the
It is
It-
a
They only
perfectly
bought the
alright
games, They had
game.
to bundle it with the other things that people wanted. That's really funny.
No one wanted that version either. One was
Mhm.
still like $2.99
no.
at GameStop.
They
Yeah, you could
overstocked
still-
the launch edition, and since no one bought them, it was just the standard because no one ever took them off the shelves.
Yeah, imagine the reason behind it is valid, but it's also one of the reasons why I kinda hate the Animal Crossing community in general. Is because they so desperately wanted a Wii U Animal Crossing game, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. You know, they have New Leaf, this show-stopping, blockbuster
Mm.
way of playing Animal Crossing in a meaningful way with a bunch of advancements and stuff. People are just like, yeah, we want a Wii U Animal Crossing. Amiibo Festival is what they got.
Yeah.
It,
also,
it is
like,
it is a board building game that is also incredibly unfair, but I think it's genuinely great.
yeah, like just no. I was gonna like. I think the one thing that it's missing is better mini games.
Or mini games in
needs-
general.
Or mini games.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like some of the side games it has would be great as like inter-turn mini games. Yeah, like
Well,
just
yeah, but the problem is that all of the events that are mini games, you see at least 20 times in your
Yeah.
matches. That's the big problem with it. But that said, it was still a lot of fun. I love the board building mechanic because as you played it, you got to like put down buildings and stuff that are important, and it gave you new events and stuff, and
Mhm.
it also reshaped the board.
Yeah,
And I thought
just
that was a
like-
really cool thing.
Yeah. Just like, I think the main thing is like, it was like people wanted a full-scale Animal Crossing and they didn't get that, so they hoped it would at least be up to Mario Party tier, and I mean,
Wasn't.
it's like, I
It was
have to
better
say,
than the Mario parties we were getting.
it's better than the Mario parties we were getting.
Yes.
Ah.
It is better than Island Tour by a long shot.
Or 9 and 10.
I would argue that 10, if it was Mario Party 9, if that was the Mario Party we got, it would be amazing. It's the fact that we got 2 fucking games of the exact same setup that is the problem.
Like, if they'd done
if
the
Mario Party
car
10 was
thing-
Mario Party 9 and it came with Bowser Party and it had, all the boards from Mario Party 9 in the same game, nobody would have complained. It would have been great.
Yeah, like, the car gimmick was annoying, but it would have been fine for a single game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
100% orange juice would be a relatively good substitute for now. Yeah.
I would say that the new one that just came out, Mario Party Superstars, is actually excellent.
Yeah, well, because
it
it's
has
the old
really
stuff.
good netcode, and it's the old stuff. Yeah, that's actually a game concept that I've always wanted to develop because I think. Listen to that hesitation as I say I think. I think it'd be pretty simple to make a game that is just every single Mario Party map and board and whatever, and you pick what type of Mario Party game you want to play. If you just went like, okay, today we're gonna play on Sweet Dream, but with items, not orbs.
Yeah, like, they should make Mario Party Ultimate.
Yeah, it was actually the name. It was actually a name I was working on when I came up with the concept. Was something called Mario Party Legacy, and then I found out that that's the name of the website that's used to make custom Mario Party boards. So
Yeah, Wannabe Cat, yeah, like, Super Mario Party was okay, but incredibly sparse, and Superstars, which is just a remake of the old boards, is good, because, it's good. Why
Yeah,
the fuck did they put the N64 control, like the Mario Party 1 N64 stick spinning games in it? What were they thinking?
I
Right
think
around
that
the same time they made an official N64 controller for the Switch.
I think we all know the right answer to that, and it's nostalgia.
Yeah, but like no one has nostalgia for getting injured by Mario Party.
I did, because that was my childhood, damn it. Playing
That's
through
fair.
Minigame Island and trying to beat fucking Tug of War in order to get to the side world. If it weren't for the scar on my right hand, being the most indicative injury I've had on my right hand, then it would probably be the subtle circular burn on my palm that I have.
Yeah.
I have 2 words to say to that. The claw.
You can't
don't
do the
think-
claw with that.
No, I'm just talking about fucking other weird ass controller shit. But no, you're
That's
right.
true. No,
Yeah.
in Mario Party, we're talking about a hard ceramic stick that you had to rotate as fast as you possibly could.
I'm
with the
aware.
palm of your hand.
Ow.
That shit left a hole in your hand, and it was
This
awesome.
is why I don't play Mario Party.
By the way,
They only
I
did that
want
for
y'all
one
to
game,
guess.
to be fair.
Yeah. By the way, I want y'all to guess which Mario Party game was the first I played.
I don't
Mario
know how many there
Party-
are, so or what
we're
years they
up
were
to-
released in.
We're
so.
up to 10 plus like Super and Superstars.
6
Can
probably.
I
No.
ask how old you
No.
were?
I don't remember,
I don't.
but I've told
okay.
you things about my upbringing in nostalgia.
Yeah, so you didn't really have much. I mean, you had some GameCube exposure, so I'd assume it was like Mario Party 4.
No.
Okay.
I'm
Pardon
just
me, I
gonna
gotta
take a
think of
shot in the
Batman.
dark and just pull a random number out of my ass in between 5 and 10. I'm gonna say 8.
Yes, Mario
was
Party
8.
8. The shitty,
no.
like half-assed port
Yeah.
from GameCube to Wii that slapped in motion controls.
F.
Oh yeah.
See, I don't know
very
anything
sorry to hear
about
that.
Mario Party games. The only
I
Mario
would
Party I'm
say,
familiar with is the
though-
one that the Grumps play, where they began making all the Palpatine jokes at the end of
That's
the playthrough.
that's Mario Party 8. That's Mario Party 8.
Yeah, that one.
I would argue though, Mario Party 8 had some of the best boards in the whole franchise.
Mm-hmm. Like,
There was
was-
the Monopoly board that was basically just
yeah,
that was
the-
excellent.
the Monopoly board was baller.
Yeah. There was also the train that I really liked.
Yeah. No, all the boards in Mario Party 8 kicked ass.
The Boo's Haunted Mansion one was really good. I also really like any of the one lane boards that doesn't involve a car. Like I love Pagoda Peak for Mario Party 7 and
That's right, the car. I remember now. There was that whole big fucking upset fiasco in the fan base when all the characters were basically one piece moving about in
Yeah.
a car. And I remember I had a friend who said, "Get in, bitches, we're going to end some friendships."
Yeah. By the way, Nikki, a quick note that I forgot to mention, because I got caught up in complaining.
Yeah.
So about the stick spinning mini games, Jay-Z Beastie said, "Psst, that nostalgia's called masochism."
Yeah.
is there a problem with that? I don't see a problem with that.
All things considered, knowing you, no.
Yeah, you know me well enough to know exactly that. To know for a
Yeah,
fact
like
that
that.
I am okay with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
This tracks. Man, my favorite Mario Party was the one where I burned a hole in my hand.
No, my favorite Mario Party was
Nikki,
actually
that's
Mario
no
Party
harm,
7.
I know.
I didn't say that Mario Party 1 was my favorite. Mario Party 7 is my favorite.
Seven's
You
pretty
don't
Just
good.
because I got to burn a hole in my hand doesn't inherently mean that it's a great game. It just means that it was more involved than others.
It's the one you remember the most because it injured you.
Yeah, I remember having my hand so red and raw that from trying to beat Tug of War in Minigame Island, we were trying to unlock all the cool other stages for the stock car or the slot car derby minigame, and it was just my hand had this just giant red circle, and my mom was just like, "You need to stop playing that." I'm just like, "No, I had to beat Tug of War. I had to prove that I'm good." So I put a sock over my hand, and
Yeah. I mean, Nintendo's official solution was to mail gloves to people, so that tracks.
Imagine getting a free Power Glove out of it. It's their
but
entire
Niall-
stock of the Power Gloves that they never sold, so they gotta.
Niall, it's so bad.
Bullshit! That shit made that kid a king. God damn it!
Yeah, you gotta love how the Wizard was literally Nintendo marketing. The Wizard was a 90-minute long reveal for Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah.
Look, I don't.
quite literally, yeah.
What I want those shitty little sci-fi made-for-TV movies to not only have the Nerf long shot with their rifles, but I want some idiot with a Nintendo Power Glove using it as some god gauntlet that can have act like a super hacker device.
Can we
Give
please?
me that shit.
Can we please make a rendition of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it's just full of the worst possible 80s movies ever?
God.
And the Infinity Gauntlet is just replaced with the Power Glove.
Ooh, whoops! Thank you, Tay!
I would watch the shit out of it if they revealed that the Infinity Gauntlet was the Power Glove.
God. Yeah, Freddy Krueger, now you're playing with power!
Yeah, no,
Now you're playing with power, bitch.
Where are you gonna fit...
Instead
By
of
the way,
snapping his fingers,
Nikki,
he lands playing a Top Gun.
Nikki, if we do that, where are you gonna fit the, NES Active Shutter 3D glasses in?
I wouldn't have the NES shutter glasses in. I would have the Virtual Boy, and we would try to include a plot that's similar to Blade Runner, so that there's some sort of VR space or what. We would basically turn it into. We would basically turn it into the most campy 80s movie dot hack.
Can we toss it? Can we toss it? The
Netflix
fucking.
adaptation of dot hack.
Can we toss in the fucking light gun that you were given for the the light gun that was used for a duck hunt?
Oh yeah,
Oh
the
my
zapper.
god. Look,
Yeah.
look,
In there.
Nikki. Look, all right. I'll let you do this on one condition.
Okay.
We make a sequel with a bunch of 90s shit in it.
Yeah, sold.
Yeah.
Sold, but the main character has to have a fight scene to Superman by Goldfinger.
But
Yeah, like,
okay,
just-
but now I fully demand at least one thing in that. Then I fully demand at least one giant monster fight that's fought to some 41. I know that's
Sum 41 is a bit
2004,
too.
but close enough. God damn it!
Yeah, Sum 41's a bit 2000s. There is an equivalent to
Alien Ant
some.
Farm.
Yeah, Alien. Yeah, I was thinking Alien Ant Farm's rendition of Smooth Criminal.
Yes! Yes! The only song anyone knows by them! And to anyone who knows anymore, they're either a liar or incredibly weird.
Yeah,
I've heard people say that joke so many times, and it's like apparently, I forget, I think it may have been Pat, who was formerly part of the Best Friends, who said his metric for determining whether or not you're a millennial is whether or not you know who Alien Ant Farm is. And I'm like, fuck you, but
Yeah,
that's
correct.
actually really good.
Absolutely correct.
That's actually a pretty good metric, and I don't even really know why.
I am
Who's
Shaggy. I will
Alien
not
Ant
allow
Farm?
myself to be dumped. Oh no. Okay, Alien Ant Farm was like, it was like the fucking Nirvana indie rock equivalent of Linkin Park.
I see.
Oh god, that's really funny. Knowing like that's what they were known to sing like. That wow, that's
Yeah. Imagine like, I don't know what. Do you know of any like indie punk bands or whatever?
Yeah,
indie punk bands.
I'm
Probably
talking
not, but I
to
know-
Lemma.
somewhat, but yeah, like just, hi, I'm a Zoomer. You all can fucking tell.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. That's why I'm trying to like find equivalent exchange for like how to how to elaborate.
I mean, I can understand if I'm told.
Okay,
So, like-
do you know? Okay, here's a sort of okay example that leads into a better example. Do you know System of a Down?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, imagine if System of a Down wasn't doing the messages that they were conveying with their albums and were primarily just mad at the world bullshit instead of mad at like society or corporatism or anything of that matter. That is Alien Ant Farm.
I see.
I would argue Alien Ant Farm is very like
Ugh.
it's the weirdest way to describe it, but they're very like anti-punk punk rock.
Weird.
That is really fucking funny in hindsight. Wow.
Yeah.
Comparing them to System of a Down, or?
Yeah, it's
Also,
like
yeah.
it's like the high school jocks formed like My Chemical Romance.
Oh god.
Oh wow. That's an even cringier aesthetic, and I love it. Yeah, so
Your
yes,
fans
hi,
are
hello,
bad enough
resident
already.
System of a Down fan. Yes, hello,
Mhm.
hi.
Hi. I also resonate
My-
with the Down fan.
My uncle gave me a mix CD years ago that had System of a Down and Linkin Park on it, but like I think it was Meteora era Linkin Park and Toxicity Mesmerize era System of a Down. So
Yeah.
it was like peak good shit. Let me tell you.
Mhm.
And
It was peak fuck the world
Yeah.
and everyone in it music back in the
Oh,
day.
hi, Rathalos. Yeah,
and like
that's Niall on Rathalos there.
Yep.
I have to
all
save
is
the
right
world
with the
from the upsetting blindness of the light. I have to go and I have to activate the Talos. Rathalos is there, and Saber is riding it.
Niall, I made burgers. The invasion can wait another day.
God.
You win this round.
Yeah, I'm
It'll
hunting
return
one
in
in some
exactly
break.
30
Nice.
minutes.
Ah.
I just walk into the basement. Hey, Niall, do you want burgers? I'm going out somewhere. the world can be alive for another day. I
God.
have been sated.
Fucking
I
dorks.
had someone in my server link a super cute video of like baby Godzilla wanting a burger, and like he's going around Monster Island just gathering some things, and he takes a bite finally, and it's like oh, this is not what I wanted. So he goes to Godzilla and asks, I want a burger, and Godzilla just like comes up to a burger joint on like the fucking beach and goes, I want what's on your sign. And they give him a big ass burger, and he just like sits there and he gives it to his son. He just begins eating it all happy. It's adorable.
Very
A
good.
battleship comes up, like from the bottom of the screen. He growls and it goes away. It is super fucking cute. I love it.
Oh
Magnificent.
god, I'm dealing with some degeneracy.
Oh boy, what
Tom
now?
and
Yeah,
Jerry, Tom and Jerry
yeah, I'm
versus
into that.
Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny together is they're both mages, so they're constantly throwing projectiles at you. And I'm here as Shaggy, a brawler, who deals a lot of damage physically, and Finn, an assassin, who's basically just Ike.
I love that Finn is just classified as an assassin.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay,
a bit
but
from a Light Arrow video, actually.
But is Bugs Bunny able to cast Terra Flare or whatever that one that Donald has?
Oh,
Mega Flare, yeah.
Yeah, Exo Flare.
The one
Duck Flare.
like without
On the
question,
cartoon
apparently
cartoon,
Donald
yeah.
is the single strongest mage in all of Final Fantasy because he can learn that. Because even Bahamut can't learn one of that level.
Alright, well, our Finn just SD'd. Good to see that happened. So, Bugs Bunny can do a lot of crazy things. Bugs Bunny can create tunnels that you can travel through to get across the stage. That
Mhm.
also make you invulnerable when you're in them. He can also ride a giant Acme rocket as his like side move. He can open up his his box of gags and pull out a bunch of random different items like a bundle of dynamite or a Meeseeks clone generator.
Oh no.
Sounds about right.
But he also
My girlfriend.
he can also spawn a safe that works very similar to Pac-Man's fire hydrant.
No, it's just fine. Especially.
Yeah. There's a lot of interesting stuff. Actually, Tom and Jerry has Villager's side special with the fishing rod. That is a side ability that you can unlock that lets you use it as a recovery. There's a lot
Yeah.
of great. I wish I could stream this to show people, because me explaining it doesn't give nearly enough context to the absurdity.
We're half an hour away from server shutting down for the night.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay, so I know I have contacts. I asked a friend, and they said that they sent me that apparently something equipment related has been breaking DC travel.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah,
And
that'd need emergency maintenance.
It's very vague because they don't want to just
People to use
admit
it.
this.
Yeah, they don't want people to use it is the big thing.
Well,
There are
no,
people who will use it.
they don't like admitting what the actual problem is half the time without like some very vague detail.
Yeah.
But like it's like I'm like, oh, I really want to know what the context is for that. That's fucking funny. Evil birds.
Mm.
Oh, Fran's here. Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Hope you're
Fran.
doing good, cutie.
God, for fuck's sake, Finn, can you stay off the edges? It's not that hard. Just don't go to the edges. DI, goddammit.
No, it's too open of a window.
No, come on. He wants to be an edgelord.
My God.
I don't want to be
Now,
here with an
all right.
edgelord.
Here's an important question. The most important question, in fact.
Mhm.
Is there wave dashing?
Yeah. There was wave dashing discovered in it.
Oh my God.
It's a little more particular, but this game gives you 6 recoveries. You have 2 jumps. You can use, and all of your specials can be used as a recovery option, except for like down B or down special. And you also get 2 air dodges before you have to reset them by landing.
But are the air dodges directional?
Yes, the air dodges are directional in
And
all 8
you know
directions.
what? And you know what wave dashing does?
I've been around the Smash scene long enough. Yes.
It lands you on the ground, so that's infinite wave dashes.
Yep, it sure is.
Ooh.
I haven't been able to use it
speaking
for
of
my
wave
own.
dashes, I gotta ask about wave dashes. Why the fuck Malzeno got wave dashes though?
I have just gotten
That's a Monster Hunter joke.
I've just gotten a
It is.
redeem, y'all.
I haven't played that far yet
Yeah.
because the moment that Zyko gifted me
Nikki, darling,
Yes.
I would like to quickly thank Kenny for enabling ASMR for the next 5 minutes.
Oh, joy! Wonderful, beautiful, glorious.
Wave
thank you
dashing
so much,
unlocks a new gender each time you do it. That is very true.
That's true. HRT. After about 2 years, you do start to wave dash. I've been able to get into my destinations about 5% faster by wave dashing through traffic. But yeah,
Just wait until you unlock the quick blink.
that's true. That's true. So where was I previously? In terms
Wave
of
dashing.
yeah, Monster Hunter. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So Zyko, when I went over last week after Parallel Play to go play Monster Hunter with Zyko,
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, I don't own this, so yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play any of Sunbreak. I hope that's fine with you. And I mean, I'm not even at endgame content, so it's not like I can access it anyways. And then Zyko gifted me a copy of Sunbreak,
Oh.
and I was like very thankful and everything. And then
I
the
was
next
there,
day,
you
my
know.
fucking computer died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Psycho
Yeah.
is such a sweetheart, to be honest.
Zyko's wonderful, yeah.
Just an absolute.
But you cannot outdom her.
No.
I mean,
the
it's not
AS
like I'm
the ASR
trying.
That's true. That's true. You're gonna be more of a brat if I feel like.
Hey,
in
that's
that
my
regard.
role.
Yeah, I'm not that
That's
bratty.
my territory, damn it.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm-
brat with me though.
I'm not bratty. I'm too autistic to be dishonest.
That's honest. Yeah. Okay.
I
no.
want that on a shirt.
I need you all to understand that I'm not even beginning to joke there.
I'm also autistic, and I can confirm. I feel so weird, and I'm also a horrible liar. Like you can tell immediately if I'm lying because I have like that. Like I have that quiver where I'm just like, am I really about to lie to this person?
Hmm.
I cannot lie.
If
I
it is,
cannot lie.
if it is someone I have to lie to, I can do it.
Yeah,
Like-
meanwhile, I'm actually a very good compulsive liar that makes it very convincing because I had to be in order to save my life multiple times.
Mhm.
And that's why I don't play Among Us because I'm not bringing that bullshit into people that I actually care about. So I try
Yeah,
my best to not do that if I can help it because it's automatic and I hate it and I know when it happens but I can't stop it.
Ah, damn it! I was trying to. Uh-oh. Whoa.
So I try
Okay,
my absolute hardest
okay.
to make sure it's not going to be a
Fox, why?
problem.
Oh God. Sorry.
Get acne.
I got. Yeah, I definitely got hit
Hello,
with the bonk.
Jasper.
I definitely got hit with the Acme Classic. I got down aired. I got down aired.
Oh, has
God, I'm getting down
Jasper
aired again.
joined the call?
I am here.
Oh.
I am in fact here.
I don't
Well,
want to be
it
on.
is- It is wonderful to see you.
It's wonderful to hear your
I
voice.
don't want to be on the edge with both Tom, Jerry, and Bugs Bunny containing and controlling the edge. It is scary.
Well,
They
thank
hunt
you
you
very
down.
much for that clip, Frandeer. If you could drop it in the clips channel in my Discord, that would be very nice. Oh, and you already have. Thank you. Ah.
Where'd you escape to?
Oh God.
I have to
Oh,
head back
God.
to the Crystarium for this role quest. Because I realize the blue quests I'm doing aren't actually going to give me an ether current right now.
No, yeah,
Oh,
I
God,
don't know.
Iron
I don't
Giant.
know what that one you were doing unlocks. I know, like the first one unlocks the ether current, but I don't know what the rest does, so I just never did it.
Insert editing go here.
Yeah.
Oh, beastie.
Okay, Niall.
Yes?
Do you want to see what I? Do you guys want to see what I've been dealing with for the past like forever since trying to get audio files for Niall?
Yeah,
What's
the
been
way that
up?
you weren't supposed to do it, and I'm genuinely like shocked and a little bit upset at you that you did it this way. You absolute
Okay,
clod.
I haven't. So here's the thing. I haven't technically done it this way yet because I still can't find the exact fucking audio files I need.
What are you trying to do, Jasper?
God damn it!
Jasper, what have you been doing?
So the TLDR is that I wanted to get the other voice lines that Ilbert said during the Baelsar's wall fight, and I had not realized that I hadn't sent Jasper just the YouTube video of those because that exists and they're isolated on there. So what Jasper's been doing
So
is
I've been diving into the game files.
Have you
like
been trying
literally
to...
extracting the game file raw just to
I've
find
been diving
these
into the game
for the
files.
past what 5
Yes.
days? You said.
Jasper, there's an
Mm.
easier way to do this. People have already done it.
I don't like easy, damn it.
Jasper?
Ain't that the truth?
It's
Jasper?
like
Oh, Jasper.
Jasper?
Oh, Jasper.
You are such a good boy.
Thank you.
the funniest part about it is that Jasper mentioned that quite literally the voice lines in the files cut off early, but in game and in the YouTube video they don't do that. So I'm like,
Okay,
come on.
look at how these files are named.
They're all in
Yeah,
Japanese,
Ian.
aren't they?
No,
just
they're all like they're all the
Just
localizations.
random numbers. Yeah.
Oh, wait a
minute.
Yeah.
Localizations.
Is this anything like, oh my God, you're in the asset studio? Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yes.
Oh, as somebody who had to rip those assets out of Final Fantasy VI to start replacing music, I know this fucking nightmare infrastructure all too well.
Yeah.
This is
It's
what you
the-
get by using 12-year-old
I've
game
been-
code, folks.
I've been staring at this for
Oh,
literally the past
I-
5 days.
I accidentally I accidentally went over to MSQ instead of the roll quest I was trying to wrap up. So I've
It's
got
fine. You
Fuckboy here. Jasper,
you can
don't
watch-
look.
I'm
You
not
can watch the
looking.
cutscene. Yeah.
So,
Oh,
Mr.
ow,
Soul.
ow,
I'm
ow,
going back
Tom,
to
stop.
staring at this horrendous thing that is the game files.
Just like it's like I would have done it from the YouTube video myself because that's not hard for me to do. I just don't have the time or the energy to do it. But when you said you could, I'm like, oh, cool, awesome. But I forgot to send you the video. And to hear that for the past almost week, you've been doing that from the raw ass game. I'm gonna smack them. Jesus.
Mind if I
So-
share my selfie thread of the wrestling event? Ooh. Go ahead, Jay-Z, yeah.
Yeah.
So have we now confirmed live on stream that Jasper likes their nights very long and very hard?
Oh God. Swap.
Ba-da-ba.
creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is
And he's
unprecedented.
Fucking amazing.
Ah. Yeah, just to note, that was me moving Jude out of the room.
Okay.
Oh, it's good.
Moreover, in the
I
absence
don't
of
have
a light,
words.
there should have been
Yeah?
no compulsion
You don't?
for lesser
I have
siblings
words.
to congregate here.
Bottom.
Lemma dead-eyed Jude and just went.
I'm allowed to have my moments.
By the way, Jay-Z, you are quite adorable.
I want a very comedic GIF or like slight video of fucking
On-
of Nikita
Also,
doing that.
Jasper, just to ask,
Yep.
what is your reactive picture right now?
It's sun's out, Tom's out. It's
I
for when
see.
I'm streaming. It's for when I'm streaming with Resi.
Very cute.
I thought it was. I now see it. Yes, it's just a coat with no undershirt.
Just the coat.
I thought because like, with the pose, I thought it was the caramel dancing pose.
Okay, I need to get some Meeseeks in here. Please assist.
Not in idleness,
Wait, that's
Please
right.
assist
There's an
me,
artist
Seeks.
that I can probably
I
get
just see
art
Jasper
from.
gay flailing.
Bugs, why?
Rip Nikki.
What I mistook for bluster
Ah,
was in fact the
he
truth.
followed me all the way across the
Silliness
stage.
by his to
F.
I didn't even touch the ground.
This show of form.
And then he down spiked me.
F.
I don't want to be here anymore. Toast. Just giving everyone toast. Get me out of this hellscape.
Also, Nikki, I was doing a similar thing with the Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 sound studio, and diving into the audio files of some of the custom zombies maps you sent me. And some of them have some very suspicious audio files.
Oh no.
That would go some way
Yeah.
towards explaining the
Yeah.
peculiar reference
Are you-
Suspicious how?
What sounds like a 12-year-old's rendition of "You used to call me on your cell phone," but instead of cell phone, he says penis.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, that sounds like the Call of Duty community to me. Keep going.
I hate it.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
awful.
I was done. I was done deep diving the game files after I
One
found
thing I
that
realized
audio clip.
yesterday, it's only ever wrestling events that actually smile like that.
Yeah.
But no, after that clip, I was like,
Had I not
that's enough
anticipated his
file
treachery,
diving.
I might well have joined them.
That's enough
Seeing as we've
asset
been
searching for now.
enough.
I sent a glamour in my stead.
Yeah.
I'd
Sooner
rather
or
worst
later,
part-
Jasper is going to become part of the cutting room floor and just be like, so Activision has this really weird audio file. I don't know what to think about it.
You know the worst part about it is the way Steam Workshop saves the
Sadly, I have nothing
files,
to report on that front.
saves the folders.
What of Armorang?
It is
Uh-huh.
almost
Works.
impossible to figure out which map is actually the one with the suspicious audio. Unless I go through the game and look at all the in-game map names.
That's true.
Like the code names, not just the name of the map.
Well, you can find out pretty easily because all of the... Because I'm assuming you're talking about, like, opening the workshop assets files?
Yeah.
They're all numbered the exact same as the page index number. So whatever the page name for the workshop is usually what that equates to.
That's Thundering from
I have
Game
to
of
go find
Thrones
the
here.
suspicious
Ooh.
audio now.
Hope it goes well. Oh, also. What?
I can't
Right.
become Super Shaggy if I have two Supermen beating the shit out of me. In
Sounds like
Yeah,
the middle of
Twitter's talk.
Alright, I have gone Super Shaggy. It's time to dunk some fucking Superman.
Like, it's time to dunk, man.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light.
I just had a kryptonite sandwich!
God.
I
You
just
know-
really love
you
that
know,
they brought
I
back
have,
Matthew
like,
Lillard for this.
I need to convey something to y'all.
Uh-huh.
If things keep going with Warner Bros. The way they have been,
Mm.
at some point we're gonna see Warner Bros. Put a fucking Misadventures of Skooks reference into one of their Scooby-Doo things.
Okay, I just... Honestly, the whole Shaggy dialogue we were talking about, and also Skooks is a deep cut. Fucking hell.
I mean, like everyone knows. Am I glad he's in there, and that we're out here, and that he's the sheriff, and that he's
Yeah.
from-
No, I actually have a worse meme than that. Because that meme is golden, but I have one of the dumbest. I have like one of the dumbest song covers ever created.
Hit me.
I'm in the middle of a match. I will send it after this match is done.
Okay. Yeah, no.
But please remind me, because I will forget. I don't even remember doing the challenge. Like I don't. Okay, let me try that again. I don't. I can't even remember to remind myself to taunt before a match to complete a challenge. I think I was in a call with I think I was in a call with
It was with
Jasper
me,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
for
you went
an
through, like,
hour and a
three-
half.
yeah.
For
Oh,
an
yeah,
hour
I
and a
need- I
half,
forgot
I
to talk.
couldn't remember to taunt. Yeah.
Oracle of
By the
Literally
way-
after every single match. Oh.
By
I
the way,
forgot to
y'all in
taunt.
chat are absolutely adorable.
Oh god, I got gimped.
F-
On an unrelated note, Niall, I'm sending you the audio file that this is coincidentally, this one's hilarious. I don't know where it's from in 14, but it is the first audio file I tried and randomly clicked on when I was going through the files, and it's fucking hilarious. I'm sending it to you.
With that context, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it won't play in Discord. You have to download it, Dan. That's dumb.
What? Oh, fucking lame.
Don't what?
Oh, right, because it's like an OGG or something, probably.
It's a wave file.
It's a WAV file.
Or, oh, wait. Wow, Discord doesn't even play WAVs? What the
It's a 2-second audio file, and it says 0 out of 0 seconds in the Discord.
Wow, thanks, Discord. Oh, wait, I think I might know why all of them cut off early.
Yeah.
Why?
I think they've got fucked up metadata that say the wrong, like, length of the audio file.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, no.
It's funny, huh? It's fucking funny.
With the context of that being the first one you fucking hear, that's amazing!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Jasper, send it to me.
Yeah.
Hang on, you know what? I can temporarily add that to my soundboard. That's...
Oh, no.
Holy shit, that's funny!
Alright, yeah, add it to your soundboard, then fuck us up.
Voice mod, come on, open up. Thank you. Come on, hurry up. Faster!
Okay.
This is literally the first audio file I clicked on when I was diving into the files.
Alright, so, I'm gonna link this, and I want you all to realize that I have canonically decided that this song is the original song and not a cover.
Oh,
And I
no.
think you'll understand once you hear it, because
Ah!
What's up?
it's beyond cursed.
I don't know. I think that sometimes this voice mod does not want to recognize certain types of files, despite
I mean-
having...
To be fair, that is a malformed WAV file, so...
Yeah.
Okay,
Malformed first.
Enjoy.
I'll put it in voice text. I don't like that
Enjoy.
thumbnail of that video you just sent.
It's
Fred with
you're
facial
not gonna
hair
like
is
the song
wrong.
either.
Oh.
Fred's
I'll play
face.
that later, just, yeah.
Yeah, don't play it on stream.
Oh
It-
no,
it
I
is
mean
DMCA.
the file that, like, Nova sent.
Oh, okay.
It's...
By the way, Jude, your audio's bleeding.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's in another audio source.
Oh, we're about 5 minutes away from server shutoff, so I think I might wrap up soon.
Probably a good
Yeah,
idea.
I closed the game out because of that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go do the thing properly.
Yeah, once I get out of this cutscene, I'm gonna finish up. Yeah, Jasper?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it the easy way now to get these.
Jasper?
It's a marvelous idea.
Yes.
You're such a cutie.
Thank you. However, this was decided 2 days ago. I am not cute. I'm adorable.
I mean, you're both cute and adorable.
I can't argue with that.
You can't, because you know it's true.
I'll meet you at the gates.
Thank you with the princess is
That's
another
not been
audio
said.
source. I like that.
Alright, I guess next time we go off to Amarang.
Oh yeah,
So how many
the other half of Amarang, yeah.
How many quests?
I'm only like a couple quests ahead of you.
Okay.
Like, I'm barely ahead of you at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I did most of today doing, like, role quests and such.
Hell yeah, I finished the ranged DPS one.
Yeah. I was gonna finish the ranged DPS, but then I accidentally clicked on the wrong quest bubble.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah, I did in fact send that extremely cursed song that has been in my head on, like, rent-free. Like,
Beep, beep,
Fair.
beep.
it's unfortunately a bop.
Yeah, I should find, someone to raid, probably.
Unfortunately, it's good.
I would argue it's better than the source material. But
Yeah.
it's only because I really don't like Drake.
Real quick, y'all.
Another one.
Hey, any of y'all got people to
Yeah.
recommend to raid?
I don't know. 'Cause I don't have the app open.
Oh shit, Yamcha's
Very
live. I'm
possibly,
gonna head
hang
over to
on.
Yamcha.
Oh, yeah,
Kenny
yeah,
put
good
in
idea.
a thing.
I haven't raided Yamcha in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep uppercutting Tom and Jerry.
Oh
into
wait,
the stratosphere
Kenny also
if you'll let
just
me.
did a raid request. Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna refund for now, Kenny. But yeah. I think I would like to raid Yamcha since it's been a long while. So we're just gonna do our normal soft robo raid. And I'm gonna do dancing. Raid. Yamcha, go go. Thank you all so very much for watching, hanging out, joining in. Thank you for everyone on call. Niall, Nikki, Jude. Yeah, Jude and Jasper. Y'all are wonderful and lovely. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing some more programming stuff. Gonna be fun and chill. But yeah, when we get over to Yamcha's, please do not forget to drop her a follow, because she is great and just very pog all around. And yeah,
And she recently got unbanned from Twitch.
yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, with
Wait,
that, I
what?
am gonna wrap up for now, so how about we get this raid started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you soon! Oh, you fucking...